Starting recording.
Okay.
Recording has started.
Hello.
Hi.
Turning music down because I don't want to get any more copyright strikes. Not that it really matters. No one actually watched these, so we couldn't monetize them anyway. But it's the principle, you know.
That's what I think.
Is everyone good
Oops.
to go? Any last second little potty breaks?
It's called a bio break.
I call it a
Sorry,
research
please
break.
don't ever say that. Somebody actually said that to me at work today, and I was about to cry.
Were they being tongue in cheek or were they?
No, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a quick bio break," and I was like, "What the fuck? You can't say that."
What does that even mean?
That sounds worse.
It really
It does. It sounds worse. Just say you're gonna go to the bathroom, bro.
I'm gonna go drop a massive shit. That's even preferable. Like, come on.
A bio break? Just ugh.
That's
gross.
the worst way to say it.
I hate
That's
it. It's
interesting.
become a thing in like techie jargon, and it's the worst.
You fucking text. I was talking to a software engineer today. The guy's out there. It's very weird, but software people.
The worst thing is, this guy's on my team. He's a creative, and he said it, and I was like, "What? No, we don't say that.
No one says that. That's just weird.
We can't say that. Don't say that."
They already think we're strange enough.
We're the creatives. We're the weirdos. You can't say that.
So bio break, anyone? I guess you need some water. You need a snack. You need a little snack. A little Snicker snack. No.
Snickers.
We're good. Everyone good to go.
No.
I'll just go in the middle of the session.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't talk
like a normal person.
Well, he doesn't talk anyway, so you know.
Hey, we have had many heart-to-hearts with Roland.
In the side chat, yeah.
The side chat is useful. So
It
that
is.
you
I
don't
was
have to
reading
do
through it.
Identity. You get to use normal.
Well, Crawford has come down with a sickness, so he will.
Aw.
He's holed up in bed.
Well, what happened last time?
And last time, Dragon Ball Z. Goku. No. There goes another copyright claim. So, last time, you were all in the middle of your investigation into Cadraith. You had infiltrated his office via a blown hole in the side of the storage area in the underground former sewer. Your goblin friend set off a whole lot of mess, so you rushed into the office, did a bunch of stuff in there, made your way down into a hidden dungeon, killed the guards, and found yourselves amongst dead bodies as city guards, as well as apprentices to the Blackstaffs, were closing in, and a inhuman shriek was filling the area. You decided to completely ignore that.
Yep.
Let the Blackstaff lady handle it. Hopefully no one died. You don't know. Make your exit through the front with after setting the goblin mock free. You also set free a Kinku. Kinku slipped out the side. You didn't really search for him in the fervor of your escape, losing Mock as well. But thanks to Calisius's distraction, no one paid you too much mind. You all felt relatively stealth, hidden as you slinked out into the shadows and down the street. Roland decided didn't give a shit about the stealth stuff. Walked right up to the guards and was just like, "Hey, what's up?" He got a little bit of information from them, basically rundown of what they were doing down there, what y'all caused. There was an earthquake. Teams had been sent down to investigate. They had not received any intel since then. You all basically scattered. Calisius went to a hidey hole in the castle ward. The rest of you eventually congregated after Crawford received a message from the Lady Haventry, who's basically saying, "Is everyone okay? We good? We all copacetic?" You decided to make your way to the Old Brinter Villa to check in with the Lady Haventry and pick up your goblin dog. And also turn in your report. You gave her what you thought was evidence, but unfortunately were just keys and a artificer's book, which is interesting, and a bunch of magical items that were mostly incomplete, minus a glove of snare snatching, whatever the hell it's called, all that fun stuff. What happened after that? Gave report to Haventry. Haventry said she'll keep eyes out in the investigation that the Blackstaff was now in charge of. You told her of the dungeon. She has her people, informants in the guards, specifically looking for that. Also pressing on investigating the office itself, which you don't know the success of that. But you then made your way out, made your way back home while Crawford went and gathered Calisius. They had a conversation about essentially how dangerous the mission was and how you needed to kind of change some things up to make yourselves a little more inauspicious. On their way back, Crawford spotted another flying serpent, this one heading southward towards the South Ward / Dock Ward area, where he lost sight of it. He then returned home. Calisius, I think, bought a disguise. I'm not sure. He bought less loud clothing, if I remember correctly. Before you all gathered back at Trollskull, Kin and Vern and Roland were all talking about how they're shit at investigations and probably should get some expert help in that field to train. As Calisius walked in, and you decided to go pay Vincent Trench at the Tiger's Eye a visit to see if he could teach you. You found that he was actually open to taking on apprentices, especially if, being paid. Charging you around 3 gold a person per was it per lesson? I think it was per lesson. I don't remember. You can correct me if I'm wrong. 3 gold per person. Calisius was in the process of bringing that down, but he was cut off by a aggravated Kin and Vern. Kin also noticed a map.
I don't mean to interrupt. I believe it was 7 gold.
7 gold was... it was a group rate of 7 gold.
Yep.
Because Kin botched her roll to, I think it was a 0 or something.
Natural 1, he tried to bump it up to 8, and you let it go back down. Y'all talking back down to 7. Anyway, where was I after he rudely interrupted me once again?
I'm sorry, I just want to help.
Kin saw a map. That led her to believe that Vincent Trench was investigating the events of the Night of Smoking Mirrors. She noticed that he did have information that y'all did not have. However, she was unable to glean anything that could help you point to leads, or anything that you would want. You might want to follow. Around that time, Calisius tried to convince Vincent to take a job against the dudes. Shit spiraled out of control from there, and you all went to bed slightly angry. Some of you very angry.
Some of us seething.
Some of you seething.
Some of us scared for our lives.
But you found rest We're uninterrupted. All got a long rest. Dawn comes as Khaleesi's tiny hut, which actually you might not have been able to cast it because you did not have 10 feet of room in all directions. But it was cast either way.
Let's make my room bigger.
That's not how it works. Your room is a set size. These are the rules.
Wasn't half that shit retcon anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Roland, I'm tired. Can we talk tomorrow?
as dawn approaches, you all awaken. What do y'all do?
I need to have a conversation with Ken.
What?
Or Everin does, I guess.
What did you do with the other one?
No. I'm this one right now. Don't worry.
Okay. What did you do with the other one?
She's right here.
Where's right here? Okay. Move her.
She's right there. I know where she is.
All right. I moved her, so I know where she is.
Okay.
I have no control of tokens. I can't do that to you.
I wonder why.
I just went and found her because I needed this one still. So about last night on Trench, I think while the heat is on, and I think I need to change, like you've done, and come up with a story for being a different person. I told you when I met you that no one outside of my family knew about this.
Mentioned, yeah.
It might be dangerous for it to be known and to be connected to them for, my family's name and honor and a whole bunch of other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think today I need to go create another identity for myself. How do you do this when you do it?
Well, I've kind of kept the same identity for the longest time. See, I'm still myself, even though I changed my appearance. I imagine it a lot like cutting your hair. You kind of look around you and you're like, I like those things. I'm going to take on those things. And because I am who I am, I can look however I want.
Right, but so you're always Kin. You don't, change your clothes or your voice or
Nah,
any of the rest?
I don't change my voice. I don't change my clothes, really. I do change my face. The last time I did it, it was just because of reasons. Not that important. But before then, I'd always had my blue hair, blue skin. So there's not a whole lot of thought that I put behind this ever, and I've never really had to hide from the law or from criminals before. It was more of a just, bah, yes, new face.
That's fair. I guess ever since I learned what I was, I never really changed. I never wanted to be anything different, I guess, from who I was.
I kind of just took on the look that a lot of my family had, because they're a bunch of moon elves, so they kind of have bluey skin and bluey hair. A lot of them have black hair, but I wasn't so into that.
I mean, yeah, that's what I did with my parents as well. I mean, this is my mother's nose, which is nice and quiet. So how do you say goodbye to the things that they don't make you, but, I guess you can always go back.
Could always go back, and I spend a whole lot of time running away from who I was, so it's kind of first nature for me.
Right. That makes sense. Speaking of that, I'm probably going to go visit my mom today if you like to come for an update.
I would, right? Right? Like...
Yeah, I think so. I think it's useful to have the information, even if you don't, use it yet.
Yeah, that
Then
probably.
You can make an informed decision. I don't know. I'm really awkward at this. I'm sorry.
I'm not much better. I don't think I can really...
We're
I'll go with
strapped.
you. I'll go with you. I mean, frankly, you shouldn't go alone anyway. We are not supposed to be splitting up the group too
Right.
much. We're supposed to be traveling in groups of 2, according to Khaleesi's and Crawford yesterday.
Okay, right. That makes sense. Okay, so we'll go to my parents and maybe shop around a bit. I wonder if
Yeah.
Roland got me armor.
Well, I hope he has armor. If he
Well,
doesn't
no, I
have
asked him.
armor.
I asked him to get me some armor.
Oh. What kind of armor do you want? You have money.
I do have money, and I mean, honestly, I think I'm gonna sell this stuff anyway. And she kind of like jostles her pile of shit on the ground.
Well, because like I don't really know how much magic stuff costs. I've never had to buy magic things. But if you could get like some kind of enchantment on your armor, I feel like that'd be a really cool thing.
Ooh. Do you think? Damn. I guess we can't trust Cad. What's his fuck? Even though he's an armor, he's an artificer. I feel like he'd be able to do that, but also don't want to go anywhere near that anymore.
What happened with the magic items that we got last time?
Haventry looked at them. I think she said that they're not all finished, so they're like half done. Some of them are more dangerous than others. I think Crawford's dagger might blow up, so just, keep that in mind.
It's good to know.
It's
It's gonna be real unfortunate. Like, I would hope that he throws it and it would blow up on another person, but I can't really guarantee that that's a thing and that's a problem.
Also,
Probably.
he's definitely thrown a dagger at me before, so
What? Why?
it was in the middle of a fight, and it just ended badly, and
That
he
does
just
make
almost
sense.
literally took my head off, but it's fine.
I mean, like, but aren't... Because weren't those things secrets? So technically, even if you wanted to get an item from Cadraith, he'd have to deny that he ever had it, and then he'd be suspicious of why the heck we think or know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But maybe there are other folks like him who can help us. Maybe other shops. I don't know. I don't know where to get magic
Maybe.
shit.
I don't know. I've not lived in the city long enough to have need to buy magic things. I just want to know what they cost.
That's fair. We can check it out today. Also, Pi, how do I use my cloak? Did we decide? Is it a bonus action or something?
I forgot. I think we decided it was a bonus action.
Okay. I'm going to use it now to show Ken whatever this weird cloak is doing. I want to see what happens
So
while I'm in my room.
you use its one charge for the day.
It says short rest.
For a short rest. Yeah, you watch as a second Avern appears next to her. Seems a little off. Like you notice that like the hair is a bit shorter and the color is a little bit more lighter brown and the eyes are wrong, but to a quick glance it looks like a Avern, but there is a second Avernish person standing next to you.
I poke it several times.
It does say bonus action. Dope.
There you go.
If I take damage, it ceases to function. Otherwise, it doesn't say how long it stays.
It doesn't say that on the cloak of displacement either.
Oh, cool. So I just have a weird double that hangs out with me.
Until I would say we'll probably add a time limit to it at some point. But for now,
Yeah.
for the
Okay,
purposes of this,
I'm going to take the cloak off and see if it goes away because I don't want to be followed by a second version of myself today.
you can choose the end, the enchantment.
Okay, I do that because I think I'm a little freaked out.
As she ends it, the double, kind of more like a stunt double, disappears.
So the unfinished of this one is that it's not a great illusion.
Aye, and I don't know how long
You
it
cannot
lasts.
respond to her for
What?
For a minute.
I thought that was if you take damage.
It's just now. It's whenever the effect ends.
It says if you take damage.
Property.
If you take damage, oh,
And you-
you're right. It's not supposed
Yeah,
to. It's just supposed to be the property ceases to function.
Oh no, it's conditional, I hope.
When it ends, you are stunned till the end of your next turn. So for 6 seconds, you're just kind of your eyes kind of go out of focus. You stumble around visibly.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to tell that. I'm when I come back
I'm gonna
online.
take. While she's all stunned, I'm gonna take the the bonding candy for me and Barrow. Just kind of like poke her. Like, everyone, you alright? You don't look so good.
You know, you have to take.
handling.
Well, you have to. It takes time to do that. The bonding candy is just the thing.
My headcanon is that it's basically like a fucking taser.
It kind of short circuits and
Yeah.
just kind of like, ooh.
It's like all right, like you end enchantment.
I mean, it does impose disadvantage on every attack, but if it hits,
Okay.
Soulbite candy.
So yeah, you are at what was it, 4 or 5?
I'm at level 4. I have 8 candies left, and
Okay.
I will soon have 6.
Okay. What are you thinking? You have to beat a DC of 15.
Good. I have
Yeah.
15.
Perfect.
Yay.
You. I mean, again, this isn't something that just happens as you take the candy. It's you take the candy and then you work with your snake. So while Vern is
Yes.
supposedly, I guess, dallying over whether or not she wants to keep the cloak or not, you practice some things with Pharaoh, and you feel like he's understanding it, he's getting it, and this is the level where you can boost him?
No, this is the level
Or
where
cast
I can
spells.
cast spells through him.
Right?
Level 4, I could
You
boost him.
feel the connection is strong enough for you to send a bit of divine energy through, and for the spells you're trying to do, make it to the other side.
Fucking taser cloak. It's only when you end it.
Alright.
Okay, so we should go shopping, and while we're shopping, we should also shop for new faces.
Yes, that's precisely it.
Cool,
It's di-
sounds good. Are we bringing any of the boys with us?
I haven't planned to. I was gonna, let them be on their own for the day. I think they can handle it. And to be honest with you, if I saw Calisius right now, I'd deck him in the face. So probably
Do you
best.
want to take Roland with us?
I mean, if he's here and he wants to come, sure.
I mean, like, it's not
Then again-
necessary. I mean, we could leave Calisius and Roland to themselves, and maybe they could sort their differences out. And then then there's just one less stressor for when you have to deal with your shit with him.
That's a good idea, because if Roland and I ganged up on him, I'm not sure Calisius would actually survive. So,
He'll survive. He's strong. He's stronger than you are.
Mhm.
Let's go.
that doesn't mean he's more likely to... Okay, let's go.
We need to go get breakfast.
Yeah.
And maybe advise others about what the heck we're doing today.
Be about it.
Nah.
I need to make sure all of y'all don't have your stupid condition. No, he's still
Is this
doesn't
the
too.
Skyrim soundtrack?
Is moving Pharaoh.
Don't call
to
the
go
fucking
on-
bots on us. I don't know. It's just a D&D playlist for in the town.
Okay.
Peaceful.
Mhm.
As you make your way downstairs, Lady Gareth is once again in the kitchen, hard at work, preparing breakfast for the group of y'all. Crawford, as you come down, oh, hello, dears. Make sure to stay clear of Crawford today. He seems to have come down with something. Don't want it spreading.
I can maybe fix him, depending on what it is.
Oh, don't waste your time with it. It's fine.
Okay.
Just a little head
Grumpy and
cold.
upsetty.
Is he dying?
No,
Yes.
he just has a cold. It's all right.
Are we
No,
sure he's not dying?
he's gone green. He's got pus running out of his eyes.
I
It's a
did
big
see the light fading from his eyes. But he'll be fine.
Maybe we should go pray at his bedside.
It's just
No,
a
it's okay.
flu.
It might help. It might help. But
You
yes.
should get a chapel going. Put a chapel in here.
Where are
Do you know how to do that?
No.
Where are you gonna put it?
There's an extra room upstairs, right?
There's like so many rooms we don't use.
Most of them
Spaces we
aren't.
don't use.
Most of it's not actual rooms. They're more hallways. But
I mean,
You can
there's
turn a hallway into a chapel.
that's probably like the only room. I guess this could. No, this is more of like a little hallway that leads upstairs. Either way,
Huge big space with doors.
doesn't matter, lovelies. Breakfast will be done soon. Your friend Roland's here.
good morning.
Hello.
What time is it?
Morning. Another day of you spying on us.
Ken, don't say that.
Well,
Unless Roland, you wanted to do something else before you got here.
No, I'm whatever.
I
I had nothing to do.
just assumed you didn't have anything to do. So
Yeah.
If I do hear Calisius starting down the stairs, I am going to leave.
Okay.
So I'm keeping an ear out for that.
okay. So you
Roland,
three are
what are your
together.
plans?
Oh, go ahead.
Roland. Plans.
Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
What are your plans today?
Uh,
I mean, assuming that you're going to do nefarious things, what are those things?
wait, Kin?
Yes, me. Hi. Hello.
It's like I fucking walked in some. Oh, okay. This hurts my head.
Would you like to explain the way your new character looks?
Ah, correct. Hi. Oh.
What the hell happened? What
You know,
did I
the
miss?
last time nobody cared, and so it was so much easier. I happen to be a changeling, so I can change my appearance, which has been very convenient for making sure that nobody in city really knows who I am.
Oh,
And that's information that we'd love to not get out.
I mean,
And-
frankly, I think you're going to get it out, and you're going to tell a bunch of people. And frankly, I think at this point, like, wait, out of character? Are we under the assumption that Trench still knows?
I think so. He
Wait,
knows.
was that-
I don't know what he's doing with it, but
I was going to say, out of character, I said he won't use it against you.
right.
oh, wait, hold up. Like, yeah, I wasn't sure where we were standing on that. Like, we were
Yeah.
talking about it being retcon. Now it doesn't feel like it's retconned at all. Like everything played out
No.
as it is. I don't.
It-
fucking
I think
full lost.
We have a DM promise outside of game that won't be used against us, but our characters are still under the impression that Trench had that
Gotcha.
conversation.
And could use it against us.
Yes.
They're
Okay.
being paranoid.
Yes, but everything did happen more or less the way it went
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
So
Okay.
frankly-
Sure.
Hey, Roland, you value this party, correct? You value us and think that we could do good for this city, and Yes.
Probably.
probably
That's
yes.
fair.
So you want to be very, very good with us. You want to get in good with us, yes?
Where is this headed?
You're trying to sell him
Really?
drugs.
She's propositioning you. She's propositioning you.
You're,
May have had here, Roland. I'm just gonna. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh no.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
that
sit down.
this is very uncomfortable.
Or should I scoot in? I don't know what to do.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Are you about to give me drugs? I don't.
Are you
No,
trying to murder me in our bar?
No, frankly, I don't understand how drugs work. I'm not a physician. What I am saying, however, is we had an incident last night. Okay? Like, yeah, we went. You remember? there was a bit of a thing with the PI and him finding out that we were changelings because he has some magic eyes and whatnot. And he kind of has some stuff on his map and whatnot
No,
that is more information than we have.
Oh, I vaguely remember this, but it was over a lot of yelling, and I was not absolutely sure what was going on.
So essentially what happened last night is we went to Vincent Trench to get lessons on how to do investigations because I'm not very good at it and I wanted to learn how. But that kind of devolved a little as Calisius was trying to sell our skills as a group in order to lower the price for these lessons. And you know, that's not...
No. I remember now. You were talking about how he was trying to offload our job onto a private detective, and that's where I checked out. I completely flipped out after that. I don't like.
That's when you started seeing red.
Yeah,
He did that, and he compromised our, privacy.
Yeah,
which is a problem for us keeping ourselves safe.
Which
how did he just out? He just straight up out you guys?
Kind of.
He intimated some things, and Trench was smart enough to pick up on it, and there was, I think, some magic involved, possibly.
So what I'm saying is, Roland, you're a guard.
Yes.
Could you maybe, look into this guy a little? He doesn't know you. He doesn't know your face. I don't think. Does he? He might know your face. You might have hung out with us too long and he might know your face. But I'm thinking that if you kind of just go and look into it. Frankly, I want to know what's on his map that we don't have, and also maybe to ensure that he doesn't fuck with us would be great.
And
I could just see what I can do. So your thing, I was under the impression this whole face chain thing was some magic bullshit you guys had.
No.
Like,
well, I mean, I personally was happy to carry on that falsehood. What
right.
due to my family. But Roland, if you see me with a new face today, don't be alarmed. I guess here's your forewarning. And Everin thunks her head down on the bar.
Right, yeah, you already look kind of different. Like I can't pinpoint it though. It's like
she got rid of her mother's nose.
Oh. Wait. I mean, you could still obviously. Your privacy is your privacy, and your family's privacy is still your family's privacy. But if you don't mind me asking, are all the testers?
Oh no, just me. I
see.
Here's the thing, Roland, is that we like you and we want you to be part of this group. But if you tell anyone else outside of this group about whatever it is, we might have to throw you in the basement with Liff and maybe get you possessed or break a few of your bones. Does that sound good to you? No, so don't do that.
Let's not threaten our friends. No,
I'm just telling you that's what might happen if you don't stick with us.
It's fine. I understand the paranoia.
I mean, to be fair, if we were going to do that to Roland for spilling the beans, then we should do that to Calisius. Should we stick him in the basement?
I mean, here's the thing is that you already want to do that to Calisius, so I don't need to make the threat against him. You already did that.
I haven't done it yet. Anyway.
Do it already.
To answer your question, Roland, I'm the only one in my family as far as I know. Found out when I was 7-ish during a lesson with a tutor. Tutor freaked out. My parents kicked him off the payroll when they tried to turn me in. You lot are the only ones outside of my family, and now Vincent fucking Trench who know this. So
we'd like to have some guarantees that he won't spill to anyone.
Okay, I can look into what he has. Yeah,
and we're gonna send with Calisius with you so that he can make amends with Everin.
And so that you can keep his mouth shut when you deem it appropriate.
Yeah, I'll try to have some dirt on him. Yeah, I can ask around.
So when Calisius comes down, you're going to invite him to go with you.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Okay,
could.
once again, what time is it?
I don't know.
It's morning. It's dawnish.
I need an hour.
4.
Me.
Okay. You can. You're still in your room. Time is passing.
What time is it? I need an hour.
Oh, I don't know. 7, 8ish.
Okay. What time were we supposed to meet Vincent Trench? Because it's supposed to be very early.
You.
I thought we said
know?
11.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was later.
Was it? Because he said earlier the better, and then somebody said no.
Right. We said 11 was probably a better time for some reason.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because you were supposed to be training with Vern in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, explain. He saw through. He deduced that you are some sort of
It
changeling.
was somewhat uncertain. Calisius had intimated certain things, and he put 2 and 2 together about Kin as she looked prior. Well, prior.
But you can't know for
Okay.
sure, though, right?
No, but I think judging by her religion and abilities and whatnot, he assumed that blonde Kin was the same as blue Kin. And
Blue.
I was blue before.
Oh.
yeah. And then he looked us both over with the really creepy eyes, and there was a certain feeling that was wrong. And then he said, "Interesting," all fucking creepy like.
So
Oh,
essentially, he might have magic items, he might have magic abilities, and also he knows a whole lot of things that we don't, and we don't trust him, and so you're going to go look into the things that he has. And also
the
stop
whole-
him from spilling
the
beans.
the new look thing is because of what happened. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Is because of Cadraith kerfuffle.
Oh, that
and
too.
Also
Yeah,
Trench.
okay. No, I mean that's a good idea actually.
By the way, speaking of new looks, did you happen to pick up any, armor for me?
It was kind of late. I was gonna.
That makes sense. No, I just wanted to remind you, that'd help, I think, if I wasn't wearing my family colors.
Yeah, you weren't specific. Did you just want a generic armor or?
Generic is fine. I mean, I can deal with chain. I can deal with a studded leather. Whatever's in the stores that's easily accessible for you.
Yeah, I could find something. I think.
Okay. If you can't, I mean, I can maybe go buy some. I'm not flush with cash right now, but I have enough, I think.
I could figure.
By the way,
How do you
I'm going
think
out.
you're going to go about doing this? Because at some point we do have to show up for a lesson with him.
Well, I haven't completely put together any ideas,
I don't have to show up for a lesson with him.
but
No.
I was thinking just asking around to see if he's gotten into trouble before.
Okay.
That's a good place to start usually.
Alrighty. School beans.
Okay. We will. I guess you have your lesson today, Ken. I don't think I'll be joining, if that's all right.
Sounds perfectly fine by me. Just remind me to change back to my old appearance before I go.
Yes. Okay.
But then before that, we have to meet your mama.
Yes, we're gonna go out.
Right,
Go.
so if we're gonna do that now, and when Calisius comes down, you brief him on what you're doing. Cool.
Mhm.
So good to have you part of the team.
We do actually mean that. I'm sorry she threatens everyone.
Yeah, no, this is kind of like how do I put this? I sort of knew before I approached you guys that it's gonna get crazy, but this is kind of even past expectations.
Things just tend to happen to us. Don't know what to tell you.
No, it's kind of remarkable. Like from an outside perspective, less as hell. From an inside perspective, you're just stumbling into shit one after another, and
We are very good at stepping in shit, aren't we, Ken?
Kid looks down at her boots and kind of kicks in the air a bit. Like, I don't know.
There's something brown on there. You're not sure if it's mud or if it's.
like, all right, full disclosure. I originally approached you guys because of my own agenda. You guys know that.
Your wife.
That was
Or
100% genuine. At some point after that, though, I don't know exactly whose idea it was, but my superiors do have an interest in you guys, which you cannot blame them. You guys are like
no,
step outside of like your own perspective. From an outside perspective, your group is really fucking suspicious.
no, you're totally correct on that. So they put you on our case, I guess.
I mean, not on your case so much. They just basically told me just keep doing what you're doing, and if these guys are bad news, let us know. Kind of like
Yeah,
that's.
I mean, that's fair.
I got.
I don't think that you should give them any details about us. I mean, truly, Roland, who do you think is going to help you find your wife more? Us or them?
I mean, all right, you're really laying it on really thick right now, and
I
kind of
don't
unnecessary.
want you betraying us. I want you to be part of the group. Do you understand me?
Ken, look at this man. Like, really look at him. Do you think he can hide a lie from us?
Actually, what's
Insight
my
check.
perception score? It's a +1.
Yeah, my insight is pretty high.
Roll insight +4 or +1d4. I mean, you don't
Don't fuck
have
it up.
to if you don't want to, but
It's
27.
Wait, what?
She is. If you are lying to her, then I'm sorry. I don't think your deception's high enough
no.
to beat a 27. So you watch as she like slowly shifts the goggles she wears on her forehead down to her eyes and just starts staring you down.
Listen, I was
No, you make a point,
Technically-
Edward. He can't lie.
I mean, he did just tell us what he was doing. I don't think he would have done that if he meant to, cross us over. So,
You
Yeah.
make a point.
Roland, you're on good with me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And Ken won't murder you in your sleep, most likely.
I mean, I'm
I
not
won't
gonna
make that
that,
promise.
but
Okay, as long as we all have a little bit of doubt about that, that's fine.
Alrighty, cool. We're gonna go off to the test spurs.
hmm
Should I use this face?
If you want to, I was going to change my parents personally.
I'm gonna use the other face.
Okay. Also, I'm not wearing my armor on this jaunt.
Thank you.
I'm going out in regular street clothes.
Okay, so you are armorless
Yep.
as you make your way outside. Clesius, while this is happening, what are you doing?
So I would have been awake during this time, and so around the time my tiny hut goes off, I would have been waiting in bed with my I believe short sword is what I have.
Sure.
No, crowbar. I'm waiting in my bed with my crowbar for Evan to run in trying to kill me.
She never comes. You're 2 stories up, so you don't really. You hear some discussion from what sounds like above you. What's your path?
My ears to the floor.
Your ears to the floor. Well, you can't. You're 2 stories up. You can't.
Fair enough.
Can't really. pick anything
In
up.
that case, right before she leaves, I would have cast message.
2.
Evan.
Okay.
And I would have said, are you coming to kill me?
Everyone ignores it.
And Clesis would have just kept waiting in bed. Clesis would have just kept waiting in bed.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about this place. Like, is there like a back window I could jump out of or something?
I mean, there's plenty of windows. There's balconies. There's
I'm not trying to get higher. I'm trying to get lower without hurting myself.
well, I mean,
Is there something I could jump down on, like a trash
there's,
dumpster?
From you were on the
Everett-
third floor. There's a balcony on the second floor.
If
That
Vern
would be
doesn't
easier
have
jump.
to do anything.
But I don't know if there's. I don't think there's a window going from your room.
So I would have gotten up and walked around
Okay.
to one of the lower second floor places and looked down from those windows to maybe see something like if there's like a gutter or something that I could just go down.
I mean, roll perception or investigation. Since you're actively kind of searching. Not really. I mean, there's possible places you think you might be safe from jumping down from. It's about a little over, or about a 10-foot drop from the second floor, which
right.
means you would take some damage, but you feel like you would survive.
Are there any bushes I could aim for?
It is currently winter. Most plant life is dead. So no.
Bushes. All right.
Also,
I will wait for the.
legitimately don't think there's any bushes around Troll School.
There weren't in the movie either. For anyone who gets the reference, I will wait until the murmuring dies, and then I will peek my head downstairs to see what I find.
Well, the murmuring was coming from upstairs, but downstairs you hear the door
Wait.
slam as Avern and Ken get on with their day.
Mhm.
So
Is Roland gone?
I don't think so.
You see him sitting there, like with a pen and his notebook, and he's kind of tapping on the notebook, thinking to himself.
Which way is Roland facing?
He would be he was sitting at the bar, so he would be facing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably this way.
Yeah, something like that. But I'm pretty
Alright.
distracted, so don't
All
see
right,
you.
I will try to stealth downstairs.
Okay, roll for stealth.
It's got to be a 14.
Not only did he beat it, he rolled it and then still beat it.
And I leave.
Okay. Roland, you are enthralled in your notes.
I end up not writing anything down, just putting the notebook away.
All right. Well, Clesis, you successfully have snuck out the front door. You see as Ken and Ivern make their way down the alley towards the west.
But I do not recognize them, right?
Ivern still looks like Ivern. And Ken said she's wearing her old face, so...
I grind my teeth, and I go the other way.
Okay.
And I go the long way to Vincent Trenches.
Luckily enough for you, the Dark Intervention Trench is already the opposite way of them.
And I'll wait until my appointment time. And hope they don't show up.
Y'all didn't make an appointment? You just said, he said just let him know before you show up.
I'll knock on the door, in that case.
Okay. You know. You wait. You wait some more. You knock again. And finally, you kind of hear some grumbling and something shuffling towards the door. Yes. Oh. You see
Vincent?
yes.
You said to let you know when we will be starting. Could we maybe perchance meet up in about an hour? I need to go get some breakfast.
What time? Sure.
You said the earlier the better, so
You said not early. So
They
I
said.
assumed.
They said.
No, you said. It was you. It was you. You said because you were going to be training with the Vern in the morning.
At least it stays quiet.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for an answer of when he'll be good,
Can you?
when he'll be decent.
An hour works.
Apologies, my apologies. Old man, foggy brain.
He just closed the door and heads back inside.
Does not give me a time.
He said an hour.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay. Easy enough to find.
I'm gonna just go get some hot dogs for breakfast.
You find some sausages that they place between bread.
Does this world have mustard?
Yes, this world has mustard.
Grab some mustard packets and
Not packets. You can just find some mustard.
yeah, find some mustard. I put that in, and then I also like to go to while I'm eating. I'd like to head back to what do you call it? The place across the street with that sells the flowers and all that. And the weeds.
Phila's place.
Sir.
The Corellin's Crown. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
While he's getting breakfast, Roland, what are you doing, buddy?
I guess unfortunately, I'm gonna head off to the what would you call like confiscated items?
Most
Lost and found.
Lost and found. Most guardhouses would have a place where they put confiscated items. You can go to like the castle ward, or the actual castle itself has where the more dangerous ones are.
Yeah.
But
all right. Let's do that.
You're gonna go all the way to castle ward? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to trade, under the table a pair of heavy crossbows for some armor.
Oh, are you just looking for like an armory or something?
Yeah, but armories cost money. I don't have any of that.
Well, you are currently a lieutenant of the guard, knowing you can requisition armor if you wish, or
Yeah,
you can go to a quartermaster.
Would I be able to get non-guard armor like that?
Yeah. There are times when guards have to be low key,
All right,
not look like guards.
all right, fine. I just do that then.
Okay. You can go and requisition some from the quartermaster. If you do it that way, you will have to fill out the reason you are requisitioning it. But
Yeah, it's not gonna be my size either.
so you make your way to the nearest guard tower, or
Yeah, whatever Roland would know better than me. Where would the best place to get armor
okay.
that way?
So you make your way to the nearest guard tower. You find like kind of this older bald man, kind of grizzly, tooth missing, front tooth missing. Lieutenant, what can I help you with?
Yeah, I need 2 sets of non-marked armor.
Mm-hmm.
I have to some more clandestine stuff.
Fill out the form. And kind of pushes across this a form, basic requisitions form, and he kind of goes into the back, grabs the armor, returns. I'm assuming. Did you fill the form out?
Yeah, I fill it out.
Sign in triplicate.
Yep.
All right. Well, actually, you never told me the sizes. What do you need?
Yeah, one's gonna be like about like that wide for a woman.
Ida, got it.
Yep.
And then the other.
The other one's for me.
Ah, got it. He heads back. He gets armor that you believe can work.
Yep. Okay. In that case, I could just sell the heavy crossbows and.
Yeah, remember if you break it, you buy it.
Yeah, of course.
He sits back down, pulls a book out, and just starts flipping through. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta figure out a better. I guess uh, I'll go sell off the heavy crossbows that I picked up too.
Okay. Um, who you can easily? I mean, you can find some. These are not the best. You'll probably not get the best deal on them, but you can get. Let's take a check. You're still not on my fucking list. God damn it.
What are you looking for?
Your character. I just wanted to see how much the crossbows cost.
The original
Maybe
cost
say
is
50.
yeah, 50.
Heavy crossbows, 18 pounds and 50 gold. Yeah. So you can sell them. You can probably get 50 for the two of them.
All right.
Unless you want to roll better or roll for it.
No, that's not rolling.
No, okay. 50 gold for the two of them.
All right, cool. And at that point, I'm gonna. Where Roland start if he was trying to get information on people, like through his own network?
There's libraries you could go to that serve the guard. There's also what are they called? Repositories.
Yeah, let's try that.
Records. Most like in the Castle Ward has the most extensive.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if there's a file on this dude or
Roll investigation for me, and
God
then we'll get. You just gonna go ahead and roll investigation. This is quick. We can take care of it. 9. You're not finding much. You get one of the scribes to help you out. They take you through. They go through immigration records, everything like that. They find a Vincent Trench. Moved to the city quite a few years ago. All the paperwork seems to be in order. Has helped the guard with a few cases. Beyond that, I mean, there's not much on the guy. Sorry, sir. That's what we have.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you need any more help, sir, I'll be right over here. He goes back to his desk.
Yeah. I think he's out of ideas at this point. Okay. Doesn't have many.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Timeline. Ecclesius, wait an hour. Vern, you would make it to your home in like 15 minutes. So, was there anything else, Ecclesius, that you were doing between the time to meet Vincent and?
I'd like to look around and see if there's any competing businesses.
Okay. You stroll around town. Roll perception or investigation.
Okay, 1 second.
Perception. You know, I mean, you're aware of the bars in the area. There's quite a few, not too many, directly in your area. You do notice as you're walking through, you do see another. How do I put this? There is a tavern that's not too far away from yours, a few streets down. Called Friends Brew. Friends Brews.
How do I spell that?
FREWN''S Brews. I'll go ahead and throw this in here.
Okay.
It is a tavern. Also seems to be an inn as well. It is pretty much just down the street from you. It's in a smaller building, but it seems to be rather new.
Okay. Does this place appear to be suffering potentially any damages from the attack earlier? this week?
No, I mean no more than any of the others. You still
All right.
you see some looks like some scratch marks, but the actual foundation and the outside of it itself looks sturdy. Doesn't look like it's dealt too much damage.
Does this place look like it's in the position of doing a lot of business? Does it look run down?
Like I said, it looks spanking new. It
Okay.
couldn't have been open for more than a few months.
I'm gonna head inside just to see what it's like.
Okay, it's like I said, much smaller than Troll Skull. It looks like it can fit a decent crowd in it. Currently, there's a few people around. Looks like people who've stayed the night, eating breakfast by themselves. There's a bartender, kind of a human, a Luskin. I don't know if you know what that is, but there's a human that's kind of sitting at the bar, seems to be tending to it. Doesn't seem to actually be serving anything, but it's kind of just keeping an eye on the area with an actual... he's cleaning the cups, but he's not actually cleaning the cups, and you see just kind of like a barmaid, a woman just kind of going from table to table, actually fetching all the drinks and such.
Two questions. What does this place smell like?
It smells like a normal bar. Like it kind of has the very faintest scent of stale beer, but it seems like this place is well kept. And again,
All right.
new, so there's no like lasting damage inside. It's not flashy. It's very quaint.
Certainly. And just remind me, how is business in here?
There's people around, but it is morning, so
Okay.
not exactly a boom time, but there's people.
Felicia smiles and nods at the bartender, and he's going to make his way back out to the, what's it called? Paula's place?
Corellin's Crown,
Corellin's Crown. Okay.
I believe.
I'll head back in there, and I'll...
My pronunciation may be off as well.
Oh, hello, fella. How are you doing?
Oh, Cleisius, good to see you. Doing well. Just open shop. Did your friend send you? I told you that the shipment had come in. Or I told her to tell you the shipment had come in.
Did she tell me?
I don't remember.
No.
No.
We aren't on talking terms right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens, you know. When you're all powerful like we are, egos do collide. If you, I will happily take those. Do I don't remind me. Do I owe you any money for these?
Yes. I don't remember. Did y'all pay? It's been almost a year. It's been so long since we started down this path.
And so long since we've been able to have coffee.
I'm pretty sure there was a deposit of some sort.
I think so too. So we'll say you've paid a deposit. You've paid money down. It's not completely full. This was more of a test shipment.
Certainly. Well, if you don't mind my taking advantage of your kindness, we did, my friends and I, we did end up saving not only your store, but the lives of everybody in this neighborhood. If you wouldn't mind, would we maybe be able to get a little bit more of a discount on that?
You've already paid, but...
All right, well, remember for next time, I guess.
Certainly.
Thank you, Fala. You're the best.
Certainly. Is there anything else I could help you with?
Certainly as well.
Also,
so
do you want them? Do you want them delivered to Troll Skull, or did you want them delivered to the Vinters Guild?
I'm definitely the guild.
Okay, I will.
None of us are brewers, so I think I'm trying my own thing with the what's the stink bomb thing she gave me?
I forgot what it was called.
Corpse flower.
Corpse flower. Thank you.
Flower. Yeah, I'm trying my thing with the corpse flower. Ooh-wee, my room, it's kind of a cesspit right now, but I think in the end of it, whenever we take on any more adventure jobs, it'll do the trick, if you know what I mean.
I'm certain that it smells quite awful in your home. You should probably put it somewhere that has area to vent, not your room, unless your room.
What? You know what? One of our friends didn't come back from a trip. Maybe I could pull it up in there. It is keeping me up some nights. Good idea, Fowler. Good idea. Yeah. So, I was just down the road on that. What was it called? The bar down the street. Well, let me see. Fruin's Brews.
Yes.
Yes. It smells awful up there, and I was wondering if you had any kind of deodorizer that would help our bar, our not, smell a little bit more spiffy.
Certainly. I have plenty of flowers that can be used for incense. I have.
Yes. Do you think you can maybe like brew something up that would kind of act as like just to freshen the place up for we can sprinkle it around through the evening, last us a day?
I'm sure I could come up with something. Are you looking for something with more of like an enchantment or a temporary thing? Because I'm not really much of an enchanter, but I.
Oh no, not enchantment. Nothing magical. Nothing fancy. We just need something to
for you.
Put some. What was that?
Some potpourri, some perfume.
Potpourri. I would love to have some potpourri in my establishment.
I have plenty of winter grade, or not winter grade.
You know what, fella? I do gotta say, I believe your nose is more than up to the task than my own.
Right.
You decide whatever you want to do for us. We'll take it off your hands, and we'll pay you what needs to be paid, and we'll call it even like that. How about that?
I can give it to you now, or now if you like.
If you think we should, if you stand by it, I'll stand by your decision.
All right.
Well,
how much
right now I have. Let's see. I have 5 gold on me right now. I'm not gonna lie. You don't have to give me everything. If you give me maybe like however much I need for just one day to just try it out, see how I feel about it. If you want to wait, I'm not trying to, pull your leg or nothing. I will happily wait until I have the money to make this right.
Silver would be fine just for basic potpourri.
All right. I reach inside my purse.
Okay.
Give her a silver.
All right. You have none. No. Easy enough. There you go. And she gives you just a bag. It's filled with things like pine cones, leaves from, what are they called? Fir leaves.
Some nice cedar. Cypress weed.
A good winter mix. And it smells good. It smells like Christmas, man.
Fala, you have outdone yourself. Oh, this is wonderful. This is just what I think we needed in our place.
Just basic potpourri, but thank you.
Hey, you know what? It's more than we had, right?
Sit. Leave.
Oh, you are a darling. That's it for now. I know you're pretty busy running your own business and the like, so we will be across the street in case you ever need any adventure and help, or if you just need to sit down and have yourself a nice cold brew. And I hold out my hand to shake hers.
She shakes it. I'm looking forward to the opening.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. You have a good one. I'll see you around.
You too.
Yeah, and I head out. I'll hopefully, and I'll go buy a couple more hot dogs for a good old something less crazy for breakfast. I don't know what's a good breakfast thing.
Okay,
I don't really do breakfast. People, what's good for breakfast?
Oh,
Just good for breakfast.
Sausage, yeah.
I get them a cup of coffees.
Okay. Or coffees.
And a donut.
Then all right, there's now donuts here too. Cool.
Hey, I mean, fried dough has been a thing for fucking ever. That's fair.
Yeah. All right, so how much is that going to run me down?
For consider another silver. Everything.
All right.
You bought and...
Okay, one more silver for the hot dogs too.
Yeah, I mean this is including the hot dogs you bought earlier.
Wonderful. All right, I'm done.
Totals of silver.
There's some price to wake up. Take it away, Pi. Thank you.
Okay. Avern, you have made your way toward your parents' home.
Cute boop boop.
And I guess we can... actually, I could probably take you to the outskirts, but...
It's the map.
Where is Tesper Grounds? There's the Tesper
I'm a
Grounds.
map. I'm a map. I'm a map.
There's no
Dora.
longer a going concern. The rest of y'all aren't here. What? Your friends are hiding out in the... over in the top corner. Yeah, you make your way to Tesper Grounds.
Who are we interrogating this time?
Was anyone following us on our way here?
Roll perception.
Perception.
14.
14.
You're getting some eyes from guards, but they don't seem to be following you.
Okay.
Seems just to be normal. Oh, look, there's a couple. There's a noblewoman and noblewoman's friend, kind of, more than anything.
I guess it's a good thing that we're changing things up today if the guard are honest like this already.
And it's always just the guards we have to be prepared for.
Well, I'm just saying, I think they make it even more difficult to do what we're trying to do.
You also see a shady character that just is like right on your ass now.
I mean, in addition to the shady characters, I don't think we need the city watch.
No, we do not.
Right. Okay, so these are going to be fun conversations to have with my ma and maybe my dad. Also, we should ask and see what happened to the guys that they had. Did we leave some guys in their attic? Or their...
No, you set them free. If I remember
Did
correctly.
we?
I think so.
We took one of them with us.
You took Thorn with them, and then I thought you let the other two go.
Did we let the other two go?
Maybe
I
not.
don't remember,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
man.
It's been
I don't
months.
have those notes.
Or
Maybe-
did we, like, leave them for...
Maybe just don't ask about it, and then we don't have
Yeah.
to figure
No, I think you're right. I think you left them, and then for your dad to
Yeah,
deal
'cause I
with.
thought, I was like, oh, okay, they'll probably be able to question them if the city guard comes and whatever, you know?
Yeah, something like
So,
that. I don't quite remember.
Uh,
It's... There he is.
damn, that was so fucking long ago.
Mm,
You see, as you walk up, you see the normal guard.
Is the wall repaired?
The wall... Well, you repaired the wall. You and
Right.
Calisius.
That happened.
So yes. Yes, it is
Look at my
repaired.
dad's dumb mustache.
You make your way inside. A couple guards posted on the gate. Let you in, Lady Chespet.
Johnny.
Ma'am. She remembered my name.
I know most of your names.
But walking inside,
What was the name of the nanny? The nanny of the maid.
Old
The
man?
one who gave us the really good scones.
Oh, her name's in the dock, I think. Let's see. That was also a while ago. That was before
Fair
Thorn.
you came up with them too.
Nan is just Nanny,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
Alara was the maid, and then the butler is Marcus.
There you go.
And all of your comments just say bagels, question mark.
Bagel?
Bagels?
Oh, wait, what?
One of them was supposed to give us bagels, and I didn't know which one.
It would have been Alara would have been the one who gave you bagels.
Cool. Good to know.
Why does Marcus have like ellipses after his
I don't know.
bagels? But you walk in. The door is opened by Marcus. Lady, it's good to see you home. Would you like me to fetch your father?
Yes, if he's available, and also my mother, if she's around.
Of course. One moment. He heads further into the house, the home. Eventually coming back, you see your father kind of in just normal garb. Looks like he's about to go out for train. It's like, oh dear, good to see you home. To what do we owe this honor? You're obviously too big of a deal to come visit your pa very often.
Well, I actually need to have a conversation with you and Mum. And I also wanted to check on you after the hubbub of that old kidnapping attempt and whatnot.
Ah, well, you know me. I got out there, defended the city, did all the great things I normally do.
How many medals did you get?
At least 10. They
That's
haven't
what I thought.
officially awarded them yet, but they're on the way.
Right, of course. I wouldn't expect any less for you.
Right.
And what about the 2 goons that we left here for you? Did they turn up anything for the guard?
Well, I roughed them up a bit for trying to lay a hand on my wife, and then we let the guard take them.
Duh, we already roughed them up.
It wasn't your wife that they tried to touch.
Okay, it was my mom, but okay.
Not the same. Anyway, we let the guard take them.
And
But,
did they, tell you if they found anything else about the plot? Or
To be honest, we didn't really ask. We heard, according to your ma, you had taken her place, gone with one of the thugs, and that was it. That was the last I heard. And then you didn't bother sending a. Well, no, you sent an okay, right?
I did send a note. I didn't
So I
just
heard.
leave you hanging.
Until you sent me the note. Didn't bother coming in person, show me you're alive, that you're okay,
Well,
aren't injured.
let's go sit down in your office, maybe?
No, fine, sure, whatever.
This is
You're
a
gravely injured, practically close to death. You're so lucky to have a cleric with you.
What?
You kind of see the facade drop for a moment, and then his kind of like eye over to you, like, oh shit, did she actually? Oh no, is my daughter okay? So, dear, are you okay? You're fine, right? She's just
your office, please.
right.
Also,
Office, right?
Mum?
She comes as you do that. She comes walking in. Oh, sorry, I was freshening up a bit. Good to see you alive and well.
Okay, yep, let's go take a seat, and, thank you, Marcus. That'll be all.
Ma'am, I'm the one who dismisses Marcus. Marcus, that'll be all, sir.
Okay. Alright, great. So you lot can have a seat, and, I have some stuff to tell you. And everyone just starts pacing.
Well, as you start heading in, your mother does immediately grab a hold of you and hug you tight.
Oh. Hi. Hello.
I was very worried.
I sent a note, Ma.
Yes, a note doesn't say too much about your state.
That's right.
Next time, come home and visit.
Okay, let me just explain some things, alright?
Fine.
Not everything.
Everything.
I said some things.
Everything. You follow him into the office, you sit him down, you start pacing. Your father kind of leans back in his chair, puts his legs up on his desk. Your mother takes more of a refined pose. So, dear, what do you have to tell us?
Quite a bit. Okay, let's start with the whole kidnapping thing. So, we, my friends and I, this is Ken, you remember Ken? We had...
Troublemaker.
Right.
Thank
Yes.
you. That's such a good title. I like that.
He glares at you, but it's a little more playful than actual anger.
We have been tasked to work with quite a number of important parties in Waterdeep, including the City Watch and the Blackstaff's people.
So what you're saying is you've gotten too high and mighty for us lowly nobles.
This isn't really a joking thing.
He just kind of shuffles uncomfortably in his chair.
Just serious face on, it's important.
To tell you that we have been sucked into something much bigger than ourselves and much more dangerous than we ever anticipated when we went to go get a drink with a friend one night. And it all started harmlessly enough, but now we're embroiled in weird political battles and weird actual battles with necromancers and wizards and fucking giant spider monster people. Hey,
Your mother is just stark pale, eyes wide.
It's not that serious. We've been fine.
It sounds bloody serious. He leans forward in the chair, like his feet comes off the desk. What are you? Why are you involved in all this? What?
look, Dad, you know me. What we're doing is protecting the city. That's what we're trying to do, and that's what I swore an oath to do, and that's what I intend to do. But it is dangerous, and it grows more dangerous by the fact that, they tried to take Ma, and they tried to kill you, and...
Well, yeah, they tried to take your ma because they wanted to get to me, not to get to you. Right?
Yes.
I don't know that that's
However,
true. What? It's my family, Ken.
I mean,
I want to
yes,
keep them
but
safe, and
also they should have deniability.
Oh, I'm keeping certain facts out of the way for your own sake, but I am telling you that you might be a target because of what we are trying to do to make the city a safer place. And I want you to be on your guard.
What
And I want you
exactly
to know-
are you involved in?
Politics. It's very
Well-
messy business.
Not just politics, but like I said, I'm working with the Blackstaff and the City Watch and a few other interested parties who have power.
Right. All right. Well, this is a lot to take in.
Right? And
So
It's
we
been
are too high and mighty to be coming back here very often.
it's been
Extra
a
fun fact,
month. It's not even been
Hang
a
on.
month. It's been like 2 weeks since you left.
I I know. Did you
She
think
makes fast friends. You should be really proud of her.
Speaking of coming back here, so you can see why I haven't been back that recently, because I was trying to make sure that you stayed safe. Also, you know that
I have a feeling I'm about to hate what you are going to say.
Absolutely.
right. So one of my compatriots is a bit of an idiot, and
We are also idiots.
yeah, that's true. But he may have intimated to a private investigator just a little bit of what I am.
As in the, and he kind of like motions with his hands over his face.
Yes, I don't know for certain what the PI knows.
Right.
I don't like the feeling that I'm getting right now, and there's been a lot of heat and eyes on us lately because of how involved we've been and things. So I think for a time being, just until things settle, I'm going to not look like myself for a bit. And I think that'll allow me to come visit you, as long as I don't, look like they're expecting a daughter of a noble house of Waterdeep to look. It's not anything against you. Of course, I'm just trying to protect you, and I don't like doing it, but I don't know how else to keep you safe.
Gray face on both of them. They're just kind of going. I mean, you just dropped a bunch on it. They're going through a lot. Right.
I'm sorry to just.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can say you've just gone to visit your cousin, and yeah, we can make it work.
Right. Okay. And I can just, I don't know, be a
are you gonna?
shop girl or servant, or return in with groceries or something when I visit. It's fine.
You can be. You can be. Fuck, what's her name? Servant girl's name.
Whomst? Alara?
Alara. You can be
Man.
Alara's sister. Alara's sister, who's come to visit, right? Yes, we've used that one
okay.
before.
Okay. I can do that.
Right.
Right. And Ken, am I missing anything? Oh,
So,
Ma, Ken wanted to talk to you.
oh, I mean,
Certainly,
You
but
it doesn't have to be right now. I'm sorry. Ugh.
I mean, it's only been like a few days. I don't expect you to work that fast, but like, given the way that we're probably not going to be coming back here for the longest time, and I don't really know how you would get in contact with us at all. And I did ask you for a favor. You don't actually have to fulfill the favor. It's perfectly fine.
I'm sorry. It's been a lot, and I just got a lot. What was the favor again?
I asked you to look into the summer stars, like give me an address or something. I don't really know where they live.
Family. I haven't met them, but I know where the home is, the villa. If
Yes,
that helps.
that would be helpful.
Great. She kind of like goes over to the husband's desk and just like pulls out a map and Waterdeep. Right. So this person that knows your identity. Granted, your mother and I don't care. We're fine with what you are, and you know it's more.
I know that. It's just we have, as a family, we decided to keep this amongst ourselves.
Yes,
in order to not alarm the other noble houses, I guess.
Well, it was your cousin's request.
Right. Right. Yes. Because of. So, I don't know that anything's going to happen, but if anyone does come asking around, I mean, the usual excuses and.
Right. I'll punch them in the face.
That too. That one usually works actually pretty well. No wonder I start so many fights.
Oh, don't worry. I'll yell as well. I'll make sure they know that they're not welcome, and if they ever say such horrible things about my daughter, I'll cut their testicles off and feed them to them. Unless they don't have any, in which case I'll get creative. Yes, I'll get creative otherwise.
I see. Great.
Right.
That's what I expected.
I will write Zestel. Pin.
Zestel?
My cousin, the head of the family.
Informing her of this, and so they know that they are receiving you, quote unquote, while you continue to work for the betterment of the family and such and such. Where is my pin? Meanwhile, Ken, I can bring you over to the map. I'll just bring you over to the map. So, the summer star. Yes, I've been able to track the summer stars over to. What street is that? I always forget. Beacon March. They're between Beacon March and Zenduith Street, over near the City of the Dead. From what I understand, they have a house that is up near the wall. Not too far from the. My memory is just the best, guys.
What ward is that?
That would be the north. Dear, you should know your maps.
Meh.
Geography, not your strong suit.
No, Ma. Do you know how bad I was with geography?
Yes, I had to try and teach you many times because Alara just couldn't do it, and Nan, well, that poor old woman's already suffered enough.
Thanks.
But yes, it's not too far from the City of the Dead and the Dead End House, where the current priests live.
Hmm.
I wonder if they train the priests there.
From what I understand, it's just the caretakers for the city.
Didn't your family have a different, religion though?
They still serve the god of death.
It's still work, yeah.
Just not our god of death.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should probably know that.
You should. You definitely should. You are supposed to be a holy woman.
I mean, we serve different gods. It's fine.
Yes, well.
You don't need to know the history of my god. I barely know the history of my god. Like, it's cool.
That's a bit concerning. But
She's a
Well,
great.
I mean, I learned about him from a draconic book into the woods. So, you know, it's confusing.
and he
And-
gave you power.
Yes.
I guess he doesn't have the bar set very high.
Ma.
I'm sorry, that was rude. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. And no, she didn't say it, I would have said it. Anyway.
I formally apologize for my parents.
Hey,
You're blessed.
you're not allowed to formally apologize for anyone, Mrs.
I'm a noble.
I'm giving away my secret identity to every Tom, Dick, and Larry.
I'll give away your
Those are
secret
funny
identity.
names.
What is
Yeah.
a Tom and a Dick and a Larry?
Those are all people, what do you mean?
Never met any of them.
Probably very similar.
It's a turn
to
of
the-
phrase now. Anyway, since you're being all jokey with us again, you can do the honors of delivering this to the post, and he hands you a letter with with the Tesper friendly seal. That should at least let Zestiel know what's going on.
Okay. I'm just gonna nip upstairs real quick and grab a few changes of clothes.
That's fine. Also, if you know,
Get your least noble looking
I
ones.
was planning to.
if you
I was
show
gonna
us
grab-
what you're looking like, so when you show up, we don't think you're a stranger.
Oh. No, I know. I was gonna do that. I was gonna change upstairs and, you know, I'm not gonna say goodbye. But well, is it weird to
Are there
ask?
servant clothes?
Is it weird to ask if you want to say goodbye to my face?
Uh,
It feels weird to ask. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go change. Bye.
I was actually going to say, I would like to say goodbye to your face, and your mother will actually follow you out.
Oh.
I'd personally like to take some servant's clothes, so I'm gonna go ask Alara if she has any spares.
Shouldn't you be asking us since we own them? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind. They're not, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but you people are sure taking some liberties with our stuff.
Well, I'm thinking if we're supposed to pretend that anytime we come here we're supposed to be servants, it's gonna be a little weird if the servant is wearing everyone's old clothes.
You're not entirely wrong. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, fine. Find Alara, tell her I say it's okay.
Cool. I go to find Alara and ask her for her servant's clothes that I can
Yes, ma'am.
wear.
I have some extras. If you follow me.
Thank you.
And she-
Do you need payment for it to replace it? I don't know how many.
Oh no, the Sir Tesper will provide a replacement pair, I'm sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you. This is going to be very helpful for keeping us safe.
And you wanted the official servant's clothes or just normal?
Just normal servant's clothes.
Alright. She just finds a pair of normal looking clothing, nondescript, a little nicer, but not, you know, obviously meant to look clean so as not to embarrass. But the others, you notice the one she's wearing is a little fancier, and also has the emblem of the Tespers on it.
Mm-hmm.
So easy enough.
So I got some regular servant's clothes.
If Vern, your mother, helps you pick out a attire.
I was thinking about leaning into the more elvish look. I figured something different than, you know, expecting a
I think
mostly human looking lass.
I think I still have some of my older clothing from when I lived with your grandfather.
Oh, really?
Yes. Should be elven of. It is of elven make, nicer. Focuses more on the greens. You
Yeah,
didn't see
it's
that.
a bit of a. I didn't. I was looking at my character sheet.
Just focuses a bit more on the greens. Here.
All right. That'll do. Do you? You're not gonna watch me do this, right?
I would like to see the face of my child before she.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Ma. It's still the face of your child. It just looks a little different.
You do
I
see
guess.
some tears forming as she kind of like strokes your cheek and.
Look. I don't want to do this any more than you want me to, but I figure it'll be once this all blows over. Once we can stop whatever's
Yes,
what we're facing.
It's temporary. Yes.
Temporary, indeed. Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine.
She's holding it. She's trying to hold it together. You can tell she's very unnerved.
Ma.
I'm
Just-
scared. All right, you ran off looking like me. I didn't expect all this. Okay, so just let me
Neither
have
did
my
I.
tears.
All right. I just feel bad. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
I know, dear.
I mean, none of you. It was all supposed to be just life, and now it's a mess.
Life often is. You should have hear some of the stories of your father getting us into trouble when he was still trying to court me. Granted, not nearly to this level, but
I heard the one where he was hanging on the back of a carriage, hooting
yes.
and hollering.
More like pleading, asking your puppy to slow down, and so that he didn't fall off and injure himself or mostly die.
Dad tells that way different. He tells it like that was his
Yes.
grand idea.
No, it was a romantic gesture. He was trying to make it where my father couldn't take me away, but
Well, at least I didn't inherit that, Jean.
no. Luckily,
Well-
you're not nearly as reckless.
Much good may that do me. I'm gonna go change.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello. Heather.
Hi, yeah, come on in. And I'm
Cool.
gonna sit down in front of the mirror and do a weird.
So, what do you want our cover story to be? Because you can't be a Tesper anymore,
Right.
and you want us to be servants.
Well, I mean, at least not upper class, at least, I figured,
If you're
well,
serving-
we're gonna
Yeah.
need an excuse for staying at Soulful.
Yeah.
So maybe we're.
I mean, it was supposed to be an inn before it was kind of just our lodging plus the unfinished bar. So we can always come up with the excuse that it's becoming an inn again, and we got lodging there for cheap, and where
Or
kind
you
of-
can just say that, you're Lara's kin. You are being put up there while Laverne is away. This isn't our first
But
rodeo.
if we're Alara's kin, then why aren't we staying at Tesper Manor?
We don't let the help stay here. Obviously, we're nobles.
You don't have servants' quarters?
No, of course we do, dear. We're just playing into it, all right?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, maybe we don't have enough room because you're.
Yes. No, I mean, we
Oh,
have
then-
enough room for other. Yeah. And some gods came. Maybe friends.
Right. You might have friends visiting, so you don't have the space for visitors for Lara.
So then we should all look something. We should both look something like Alara.
So elvish-ish?
Elvishish.
And-
Yes,
Maybe we say that we're cousins or something.
That sounds good to me.
So that way we don't have to look exactly like her and we don't have to look exactly like each other. And maybe I'll stop using this. I don't want to stop using my voice.
Would you like to continue to be
Well,
taller?
Laura
than
has a slight accent as well.
True, I know.
Yours is a little more pronounced. I mean, they are from the same area as your father.
All right. Okay. I mean, I do like being a little taller, but we don't have to be taller and shorter. We can be the same height.
I mean, yes, but I'm like, we could even it out. We could be of similar heights. I could be the dark one. You could be the light one. That sounds good to me.
Okay. Do you want to go first, and then I can kind of.
Well, I kind of have it a little bit figured out, but I'll change a few of the features so that they match more with Alara, and maybe a little bit more elvishy.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the face stuff going on though, because I think it looks really good. I changed my appearance.
And just like that, wow, you do look a lot like Alara. I never can quite get used to this.
I mean, you're lucky I didn't use it for more pranks as a teenager.
You're right. We are lucky, of course. Your father would have thrown you out had you ever gotten caught, but
Blatant falsehood, Mom.
yes, he loves you too much. Anyway.
All right, well, this is what I'm going to look like the next time I see you.
Again, she kind of chokes up a bit and sees some tears. And she's like, "You look beautiful, dear."
Thanks, Ma. I mean, it might be weird that I walked in here, but maybe nobody's watching and I can just stay a few days and then, you could send me off to visit.
We have a shipment of weapons we can send out, and we'll just say the shipment was you.
Okay. Who am I going to visit?
It's Zestio. You're heading to the...
Oh.
Okay, I just pulled it up. You're heading to the Desrin Vale. To the,
Right.
The manor we have out there. The family holds out there.
Destin Vale? What is that?
Desrin Vale, my dear.
Meh.
You should know this. This is your direct
Okay, well,
family.
we don't
This isn't
need it,
even
so please
geography.
Desserin. Okay.
Yes,
I
there's a
heard
hold.
something.
We have a hold between the Desrin River and Westwood.
Right, I know that. I just couldn't remember where. I've only been there like once.
You. Whatever. It's not worth fighting about. I may not see you for a while.
All right. You know, with the birds and whatnot.
Yes. Do if you can give us a warning when you're visiting, just so we can.
Right. I will. And also, you are still coming to the opening of the bar next week, right?
Is that wise?
I think so. I think your daughter is opening a bar, and while she might be out of town, I think you should still, show your support if you want to. You don't have to. I mean, we're going to do a comedy night,
No, I was thinking with all the secrecy, you wouldn't want us to...
I mean, technically...
Well, the thing is we've already invited you, and it would be good to keep up appearances.
No. Okay. I'll make sure that will be good.
And to be fair, I know Dad would love a night to
Drink
take
and
the
laugh.
stage
Yeah.
and make everybody in the bar groan.
I would love to keep this all going, but we do have to go to a lesson.
Right.
some
Right.
point.
I just...
Lesson?
Yes, I have lessons to attend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess this is goodbye for now then. Why don't we
Yes.
go back down to your father so he can...
Yes. What are you gonna call me when I'm Alara's cousin? Should we warn Alara that her cousin is in town?
Oh, right. That probably was...
Are we gonna pick new names?
I mean, it might be good to have them just in case. We did talk about it last night.
Mm-hmm.
Just for
What should our
you
new
to...
names be?
I don't know. Roland was supposed to name me, and he didn't. Oh no.
Was I? What?
Yeah. We made a joke. We were making a lot of jokes last time. Let's see. Crawford was supposed to be Crawdaddy,
Crawdaddy.
which is not a secret name. Somebody was supposed to be Bonesaw. Clesius wants to call Crawford Lowcut. Crawford suggested Skippy, Snake Charmer, and Grim Reaper for King.
Don't sound like normal elven names. If Just
Somebody was supposed to be poke cloak.
poke look.
I think that was wrong.
I don't know.
This
Ma,
is
what
very-
name do we go by?
This is a very strange. We can ask Lara if she has any siblings and what their names are, just to make sure. Or cousins.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna pick the
yes.
name Vale.
Vale?
Vale.
Vale.
Sounds good to me. It's like a mask, but pretty.
Did you just hear the name of our holdings and choose one of the words?
Yes.
Right. Right, this is going to go swimmingly. Alara, do you have any? Ooh, voice is coming over. Alara, do you have any? Oh yes, sir. I have a cousin named Ryla. There's
Ryla?
also Shalia.
Ryla? Ryla?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's more Elvish. AKA.
Yes,
Oh, I forgot Crawford has a alias already.
Yes,
His name is Esbin.
I forgot about that. Yes, it didn't.
AKA Vale.
Has been the has been.
But I mean, I don't have any cousins named Vale, but I do have some brown, black-haired cousins.
I mean,
We can just.
thanks for doing this, Alara, letting us claim to be your cousins.
Of course. I mean, I always felt you were like sisters, so.
Of course. I mean, yes, we are.
Deception check now.
No, I like everybody. I know their names. I know who they are. I'm not, all uppity shitty.
This would be nice. But
So, I will see you at least next week at the bar.
right.
Next
Since her cousins are going to be there, obviously, should we bring her as well?
If she wants to come, and she's welcome. Everyone's welcome. We're doing an opening night for the bar, a comedy show, so prepare your jokes. I'm gonna regret that.
They've got some good ones. Don't worry
Yep.
about it, lass.
That's what I thought.
I'll just watch, but I must get back to my duties. Thank you.
Mhm.
Bye. She
Bye.
kind of scurries off, blushing a bit.
No. All right.
Right.
Well,
Well, stay safe, dear.
and you, like I said, just keep a little bit more of an extra eye out than usual. I mean, I know that sometimes we're in crosshairs, but you might actually really be in crosshairs. So.
Right, I'll speak with some members of the watch to get an extra detail. Shouldn't be too hard.
You can just blame it on Ma's kidnapping if you want. I mean, maybe,
Yes, I mean, obviously. That's what,
Or attempted kidnapping, I guess. Whatever.
Right.
Let's get to go.
Yep. Oh yeah. All right. That's all. That's all. Goodbye.
Bye, stay safe.
You too.
Love
Love
you,
you.
dear.
Bye.
Hi, are we
Alright.
doing this in real time, bud?
I mean, we can say enough time has passed, yes.
I mean, it's been 40 minutes in the real world, so.
I mean, enough time has passed, yes.
Alright, I think Roland should go.
Well, Roland had just gotten his stuff, right? He's going... Actually, yeah, where were you going, Roland?
Oh, right before I leave, it's said you said I have some documents of he immigrating into Waterdeep
Mhm.
a few years ago. Does it say where he claims that he came from?
Yeah. He's said he's claimed Comir, which is about southeast of where Waterdeep is. Different country.
Where?
Comir. I don't have anything actually. Give me a sec. Cormier, Forest Country, Land of the Purple Dragon. It's an interior Faerun.
Okay.
He is from specifically. He says he is from Suzel, which is the capital of Cormier.
I have no idea where to even begin spelling that.
Would you like me? Okay.
Susan.
Oh, it's actually. Oh, I was pronouncing it. It's Cormier. There's an R between the Y. Cormier.
Okay.
Claims he worked as a detective there. And
Okay.
Had plenty of had references.
Roland is thinking about turning to.
A life of crime.
Yeah.
He's already done that. Too late.
Exactly. Maybe like criminal adjacent people he knows that we might be able to dig some information out from, like, in exchange for some favors.
Just go ahead and run an investigation for
I keep asking for this.
me.
Something fucking wrong with me.
Advantage then.
He's gonna need it.
Yeah.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
not much. Like again, you do find there is a list where he helped with a few cases. One involving a murder a few years ago. One involving a missing persons. Missing person's name was redacted.
It's a good name.
Yeah. But
Like, that's like Southern Faerun, right?
yeah.
Yep. No, that's yeah. No, he goes back empty-handed. Well, he got the armor.
You got armor in him. You've got information you didn't have.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's basically seems like he really does work, like as a PI, which I think we knew already. Just all right, fuck it. That's all I got.
Would Roland have gone to see either Khaleesi's is up to, or would he have known when our appointment was, or what?
Roland does not know when the appointment's supposed to be.
No, and I don't know. Rowan, did he want to be a part of it?
Well, so here's a little confused. I know that Evern told him to follow me. Did he just ignore that?
No, I was supposed to wait for you, and I assumed you were asleep. I'm assuming I went to look for you, and then you were just gone. So I'm like, oh well, shit.
Did you try to hunt me down? I mean, it was an hour. And I wasn't being conspicuous.
Well, I mean, he went and did all this stuff instead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get on. I think it makes sense. I'd be out to looking for you then.
Okay.
So before or after all this?
After.
Okay. I mean, this would take you most of the morning to do. I mean, you've been doing a lot. You're going all across the town. So
Yep.
By the time you would get back, they would be in whatever lesson they're.
I would been okay, fine. I would have been waiting outside with my food, waiting for the hour to pass, whatever was left.
Okay.
So,
Alright. You, Vern and Ken, you have finished your little conversation. You've head back to Troll Skull. You see Ecclesius out front. Ecclesius, you don't know who these two people are, but they are. You see two elven women.
are they staring at me?
No.
I was looking looking personally.
Do I recognize this?
You don't recognize either.
No. Were they both ignoring me? I didn't catch this. What Rachel said.
I couldn't quite hear what Rachel said.
I said Everin was definitely not looking necessarily. She didn't expect to find you out and about, so she's just going as usual.
Okay.
Like when your friend passes you in the street, but their head's in their phone, and you're like, "Okay."
All right.
Yeah, you see these two. Where are y'all going?
Home?
Okay, they're
I'm
heading
going home.
right towards Troll Skull.
Kim needs to change her face anyway, so I'm going home at least.
I thought Ken did change her face.
I mean, she
I
wanted to
changed
do
my face into
lessons.
the servant one, but I need to change my face into the kin one for Trench.
Oh, right.
Hello, welcome to your changelings actually using their powers.
I don't even know what to use here.
2 hours or a year and a half later, we're finally.
Anyone who's following us is going to be very confused.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Roll your castle. So you go here. CJ, you're wherever CJ is. Snake Boy, you're with Ken. You're supposed to be on the front layer. So you're going back to Troll Skull. Clesis, were you outside Troll Skull?
I was waiting in front of Vincent Trenches.
No, okay. So you don't see them. Y'all walk into Troll Skull and do whatever it is you're doing.
Cool.
But do they make note of the fact that I'm about to meet with Vincent Trench again?
Well, no, I thought you were out in front of Troll Skull, so neither of you see each other currently.
Okay.
Because his is more towards the northern end, and they're coming in from the southern.
Okay. How many blocks away from Troll Skull is this?
It's only about a block. It's like on the.
All right.
I really should have actually just put a map of Troll Skull. I'm just gonna grab one real quick.
I mean, we had one from the fight, but it might have dead bodies on it. We can ignore those.
It still have. It has,
We can ignore the dead bodies.
Okay.
We can ignore the dead bodies.
Sorry, I've already found the one.
They're decorative.
Exactly. They're, what do they call them when they're like erect a shrine to dead things? Commemorative?
Oh, that's
a word
okay.
you could use, yeah.
That's way darker than what I said.
They're like the crosses on the side of the road where there was an accident.
Yeah, but that's a interesting way to commemorate.
You idiot. I just saved you.
I don't know English, it's fine.
There's so much death at the corners, and the body people haven't come around to pick those bodies up yet.
Yeah, our streets. Hey, that means we can loot them.
Water
You can't.
tradition.
We can go find that circlet that we missed,
The
and maybe that other magic item that we missed.
The cool hands.
It's like Gettysburg. They just left them there for a hot minute.
So some random hobo picked that up and then fucking pawned it off for our fucking mint.
Oh yeah. Hey, on the way home, can I sell my stupid cloak?
You wanna,
What? Why are you selling the cloak?
Because it's awful, and it tasered me.
Not awful. It's a cool cloak, and we'll handle that
It's
later.
cool, but I don't want it. It's dysfunctional.
Felicia's let you borrow that.
No,
I
you
didn't
gave
give
it
it
to me.
I let you borrow it.
Okay, well, I'm mad at you, so I'm selling your cloak.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Awful person.
Turn on Fog of War. Heal area.
I mean, Ken did want to see what magic armor cost, but I know that we're running short on time, so.
I am about to fucking lose it. Okay, there we go.
On me?
Yeah, specifically you.
Oh.
You're drawing the eye of the DM.
Yeah, he finally got you to take a fucking magic item, and now you're gonna sell it.
Yeah, I'm a little upset, but that's not what I'm upset about.
Dude, spend a whole fucking year trying to get you to take one fucking magic item.
Just
I didn't-
giving
I
y'all
didn't
cool
even take
shit.
Just trade the magic item for another magic item. Just hold on to it.
I didn't even
Hey,
take
I have magic
it.
items
Oh,
that I
that-
have kept.
I know, that's why
Okay.
you're my favorite.
I have a magic item.
Well, actually, Nick Curtis is my favorite, but you're close.
I have a magic item. I did keep one.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's your family sword.
Actually, I have two magic items. Thank you.
Jar of Groans.
I have my family sword and my amulet.
Oh, yeah. Christmas item.
Finder's goggles and 2 wands and also some soulbind candy.
You little gremlins, which you are.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have witch's brew as well, but I
You
haven't
do have the
gotten to
Rich's
use
brew.
yet.
Ooh.
You could have, but you didn't.
Don't know what that's for.
Well, not yet. It hasn't felt like a
Alright.
big enough reason to
Guys?
be like, I'm gonna use a charge and puke.
What's up?
I'm taking a quick bathroom break. I'll let you know when I'm back.
Are you taking
I
bio break?
Oh, straight
Yeah.
for that. I gotta bust that out of nowhere. So
Okay.
Still groans.
What's this? Oh wait, I have to put a silver in?
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to.
Do I have to put a silver in the fire groans?
For
Is that what happens?
No, you just called it a bio break. Oh, and that's pun.
It's not a pun, it's just awful.
Yeah. Alright, so here's just
And
kind of a little map.
gold.
I think
Cute.
I pulled you all over to the right thing, right?
I'm
Nice.
making it a silver because I don't remember who's gold and who's silver.
We're silver, Pie's gold.
Okay.
Because Pie has no money. Pie has all the money and no money at the same time.
I have the money,
Mhm.
and yet I have no money. I'll just leave this here.
While he's peeing, how much would my cloak be able to sell for at a bed shop?
Roll a charisma persuasion. Give me a persuasion roll just for fun.
Guidance.
Natural shit. Well, a normal displacer cloaks goes for about 6,000 gold.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I'm not giving you that.
No, this is a fucked up one.
They don't know that.
I would have them appraise it.
Yeah,
I
that's
assume they appraise
stupid.
it.
They're
Why?
gonna appraise it. I'll say 200 gold.
Damn.
200.
They
Okay,
have to do.
okay.
They have to fix the enchantment, complete the actual cloak. You know, time, money, resources.
But then, I mean, it's a good start, so I will take that deal. Sold.
And now as punishment, one of the bad guys is gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but the good
using-
news is they'll be paralyzed for a minute after, and I can attack them
No,
mercilessly.
because
They
they're
die.
going to
Fixed
use
version.
the amount that they
The bad guy-
saved.
They can't buy a $6,000 cloak.
Actually, I'll say 300. 300 because 200 was the base level, so you rolled an
Oh.
extra 20. 300.
Haha! I have so much money now.
Yeah, no, I was looking up item costs, and there's like this one little table, and it's like 6,000 gold. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, I'm 200 is a
I'm
lot.
not
so-
that's like almost as much gold as you get for completing the fucking module.
Yeah, no, 300 is a lot. That means I can now buy things for the party. I will divide
Yes.
that actually amongst the party to pay Calisius back for his cloak.
There you go.
Even though we fucking stole the cloak. Anyway.
You did.
What's what is 300 divided?
They went and sold the cloak. She rolled really, really well, and got 300 gold for it.
60 gold each? Right? Is that right? No, yeah.
5 ways? Yeah, it'd be 60.
Okay.
If you're including Roland on this.
I am. He's
Which
part of the
Clesis
party.
will-
I'm not Calisius. I just told Roland he's part of the party today.
It's true. Roland, you
So,
just got
yeah.
more money than you will ever. Oh.
Than I'll ever make working as a guard.
Oh, my night's ruined, boy, guys.
Why?
I just checked the Astro score.
Oh. Did you lose?
They lost. They got shut out. And
Oh, shit.
In a home game.
Oh.
Dusty Baker sucks. I just want to throw that out there. Like everyone was like praising. He's like, oh, he's such a good manager. The guy can't win a World Series. All his blunders are made up for by supreme talent, and this time talent couldn't save him. End of baseball rant. Anyway, Calisius, you are sitting out front the door. All of a sudden, I have a token for Vincent Trent. I always forget.
You have a token for this man?
Yeah, remember you ran into him in the.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, bro, still in the bathrooms.
Bathrooms?
He's still in the bathroom. I had
Yeah,
a
I
token.
got to keep up, but not there.
Okay.
2 minutes. I'm sorry.
I had a token for Vincent Trent. I don't know where it is.
Did you eat it?
I did. I was hungry. Actually, I haven't eaten dinner today.
Oh.
I skipped it to do that thing. And I have this weird thing where I'm at like parties or whatever things. I just don't eat the food provided.
Oh, I eat a lot of food provided.
I don't.
Unless I'm talking.
For whatever reason, I just feel dirty.
What did we do? Oh,
Weird.
while we have a break, this weekend, Alicia and Max and I somehow won 2 gift cards for our costumes at a brewery.
Nice. What were your
Nice.
costumes?
I was Nadia from the What We Do in the Shadows TV show.
Of course.
Max was a casual Friday Sauron.
Love it.
He made the mask and a ring and the gauntlets out of cardboard. It was great.
Mhm.
And Alicia was Jigsaw.
Nice.
And there was some confusion during the costume contest as to which of the 3 of us won. I think Gary's costume? I'm not sure. So they gave us 2 gift cards. Which is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we won $50 a beer. It was cute.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thanks. I
I
got
did
to do
nothing.
my fake vampire teeth. It was fun.
Oh, that's not true. I went over to my parents' place. My mom cooked us dinner, and we watched Dune. It was my
nice.
Halloween night.
Sunday we saw Dune, and then we had a dinner / barbecue thing for Max's birthday.
Nice.
So yeah,
Happy
it was
birthday,
fun.
Max.
Honestly, I could have watched Dune at home instead of in IMAX, and it would have been better. But that's fine.
I don't know. I think that movie would have been good.
IMAX was not
IMAX.
great quality, and I think maybe it's just because I had some weird Dolby shit that lingered. But
Yeah. Maybe it could have been.
I fucking drank that Kool-Aid, and I can never go back.
I liked the movie though. I thought it was good. Enjoyed it. It was surprising because it was slow, but it was still kept you
Yeah.
invested.
It was pretty, and it was sweeping, and it was slow, but also very like fun.
I mean, I liked a lot of the actors in it. I liked the Skarsgård. Sure.
Yeah, it took me for fucking ever to realize that's who that was.
It did. My dad had to tell me. It's like, I know your face, I know your name, but I just couldn't think of it. And he's like, oh, that's the Father Skarsgård. And I was like, oh, it is.
I was like, that's the guy from one of the Pirates of the Caribbean, I think. I don't know why that. Maybe it's because of all the
he's
prosthetics.
Bootstrap
but-
Bill.
Yeah, that's the one.
I just placed that. I didn't even connect that until just
That's
now.
the one thing I actually placed, and then as soon as they were like, "Oh yeah, that's Stellan Skarsgård," I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, he's also in the Avengers and one of the.
Oh yeah, no,
Thors.
he's in the Avengers. He's in like
A bunch of
Mamma
movies.
Mia.
I did not know that one.
He's in Mamma Mia.
I just like his name. Scourge.
He is the eldest of Skarsgårds,
The eldest of the Scourge.
and then yeah, it's very funny that Jason Momoa was Duncan Idaho, the weirdest name in space. Like you have Jessica, and then you have Duncan Idaho.
Hey, they were coming up with names when they were writing a book.
That's fair. I guess it was the late '60s. It's fine.
Yeah. It was kind of funny when you knew all the characters.
I never watched the.
Oh, the original is so bad good. Good.
That's
bad.
on our list. We told
Ghost, are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool.
you didn't
I
say.
don't I don't like to interrupt conversations. I'm sorry.
I
But
do.
Please do.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna cut this part, and we're gonna keep talking for another 30 minutes about Dune.
Okay, well then just end session.
I have no
No,
thoughts.
you're gonna sit through this whole thing.
I mean, Ghost very patiently sat through 40 minutes with me and Ken role playing. So
It's true. So, back in the real world, we find Ghost. You are outside. Vincent Trent.
real quick, I do feel bad for locking Mike out the other week. Potentially, right before I get into the long-winded thing with him, would at a certain point Roland have actually came to check to see if I slipped out while he was gone, and would he have at that point come to find me, considering he's not concerned about me blowing everyone's cover?
Yeah, I think we just agreed that that's probably what would happen.
Additionally, Roland can show up at trenches at any time he wants
That's
based
true.
on the conversation Kin and Evern had with him in the morning.
Ken? All right. That I just want to make sure see that was the case. All right, let's go.
1 second.
Cool.
Pull Roland over. I'll let Roland decide what he's doing.
Is it reasonable that visit Trench's place is the first place I would look once I realize Calisius is missing?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
If you would like to go participate, I will not say you cannot participate. I thought you guys went home and changed your faces.
I did.
Yeah.
Kin went back to Tintin. Evern is now stuck as
so
Ryla.
you're staying as.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thought everyone was changing.
I think it's Riley. Her name is Riley.
Well, I don't
Riley?
care. It's Ryla now.
Ryla?
I you know what, the DM says it's Ryla, so it's Ryla.
I'm okay with Ryla.
Suck it. It's Elvin.
We have Vale, Esben, and Ryla.
There you go. Alright, so Roland, do as you're doing. Calisius, you watch as a white-haired kin comes skipping up, and a blonde-haired elven woman you are not familiar with follows.
Nope,
No.
nope. I'm staying home. Bye.
Staying home. It does not follow. Thought you wanted to get investigation shit too. God damn it.
I got
after what
bro.
happened.
I got spooked. I'm not going back.
Okay. You watch as your cleric friend, with a snake around her neck, skips towards you. Well, cleric as of late ally, I should say.
She would see me holding way too much food and drink for one person.
Where's Roland? Are you holding some of this for him? Can I have some?
Who gives a shit about that guy? You know what he did last night? Got barged into my room like he owned the fucking place. Fuck that guy.
Okay. Can I have some of this food?
It's for Trench. I want to try getting on his good side. I'm sorry. Here.
Just a little bit?
Well, here.
teeny bit.
Here's just I pass her off a silver, and I say, here, go help yourself. It's not a problem, Ken.
With a silver? What do you mean?
Yeah, here, go get some food, man.
Well, no, we have to do our lessons. I don't want to, push this into the afternoon. We said we come in the morning.
He did not. I came about an hour ago, and he was not awake. I doubt he's awake now. I think you have time.
Point. I think we'll go inside. He's probably ready by now. It's been some
I'm
time.
not gonna. I kind of block her from just waltzing into this guy's house. We have to be polite. Well, let me just knock.
No, it's not even his house. It's the business. We're going into the business part of his place.
Is that true, Pi?
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I knock.
You were in a den. You don't know if it was his office or if he lived there or.
I knock.
Okay. You wait for a few more moments, and then you hear footsteps coming towards the. It's like, This time, Vincent, a lot more put together. Hair slicked back, beard is groomed, clothes are pressed and neat and nice. Welcome. Yes, good.
Welcome to you. You're looking nice and professional today, if I don't say so.
You're not looking too shabby yourself.
Thank you. You. Yes, sir.
Which you're here for the lessons, right? Lessons.
Well, first of all, I'm here to give this to you, and I hand him the coffee and a donut. I'm assuming the donut. They gave me a little napkin with the donut, so I wasn't touching it with my skin. Gotta be sanitary.
Of course. Thank you. I just ate, but I will gladly take this.
Wonderful. This is Kin. Do I notice that she's changed her hair color, right?
I think
No.
Ken's the same.
Okay.
Standard
Same
Kin.
as I was
Yeah.
before.
I met you last night, but hello again, Ken. Is the
Hello.
Lady Tesper not joining us?
Lady
No,
Tesper.
She decided that she could get better tutors.
No. She didn't decide that. Let's. I'd like to just be semi-transparent. I was not clear to kind of talk to you in the way that I did. Kind of a dick move on my part. You know, I got a little carried away, trying to make new friends. She didn't come because of me. Not because of you, not because you're not good enough. It's all my fault.
Are you lying to him?
No, it's my fault.
Just make sure.
I mean, do I feel bad it's my fault? Probably not. But it is my fault. I mean, there's no going around that.
I think that's the question. Does Khalees actually believe it's his fault?
Yes, but does Khalees feel sympathy? No.
Okay.
So, what are you
Right.
teaching us today, Trench?
Well, first I have a brief little exercise to gauge your aptitude, your current standing, so I can more formulate a better lesson plan. So if you follow me,
Okay. Will do.
you
Hey,
follow
my
him,
good man.
follow him inside, back into the den. But this time you notice a lot of things are kind of moved away. Looking over his desks, it's empty, everything bare. I have hidden certain items in this room. I would like you to find them. One is the eye of a tiger. Two is a staff, ivory staff embroiled with silver. Embroidered with silver? That word, with silver. And the third is a crystal ball. Ooh. I have hidden them well. But if you have a discerning eye, you should be able to pick out where at least one of the items is. So, for this, I will have you roll an investigation.
What does the room look like?
The room looks similar to what was before. A lot of things have been pushed back. You do notice curtains have been drawn to a back area. The bookshelves are neat, at least at a glance. The map is on the wall, but the overlay you saw earlier is no longer there.
Does Mr. Trench perhaps have any tells that I might be able to pick up on?
Roll insight.
That's where. What would you like me to roll?
Insight.
Yes, sir.
18. You notice for a moment his eyes are kind of drifting across the room. He kind of squints his eyes at one little area, and then quickly his eyes dart back to you, and then he just kind of. You can probably gauge that his desk area. There was something over there he was looking at, but he's.
I will message Ken and say, I think I saw him eyeball his desk. I think something's over there.
I head over to the desk and conduct my investigation there to start.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I was gonna say advantage, but yeah, roll investigation advantage. 16. 16 is not bad. You notice the desk itself has been cleaned off completely. The drawers are closed and locked. But you kind of peer around. The bookshelf itself is neat, except for a few books. Specifically one that seems to be, you notice they're all in place, but one happens to be kind of tumped over another, implying that there is a book there that is no longer, or book that was supposed to be there that is no longer there. Behind you, you notice the map has been put up. Using your memory from the place, you knew that there was a windowsill on the other side of where this map is now hanging. You remember there.
Does the map still have the things on it that we...
No, the overlay is no longer on the map.
Okay.
So that's what you know.
Okay, so she didn't actually find anything then.
I didn't find any of the items around there that we're supposed to find.
Well,
All right.
you received hints that you could use.
Okay.
Like there is a missing book, and then there was a map that is covering where a window once was.
I'm just saying, like, is there any of them that are obviously on display?
No. He has hidden them.
Calisius looks around the room.
Okay.
He kind of gets a
I'd like-
sense of his place while Ken, rifles through the things, and I say, Mr. Trench, if you don't mind me saying, these eyes aren't what they used to be. Could I perhaps persuade you for a kind of hint, maybe even a riddle of some kind, as to where might I try to find even one of these things? And I squint at him like I could barely see him.
Can I slowly roll up the map?
Okay.
Or is it like in a frame?
No, it seems to have been just plastered onto the wall. Like there's something that is holding it there, but you can easily move it if you
Okay.
wish. Clesius,
Wish.
he looks. Roll persuasion first. Come on. He kind of eyes you up and down, taking in your stock. You see a smile kind of curl his lips. Almost a knowing one, but he's like, certainly. Let's see, a hint, a hint, a hint. A hint, a hint, a hint. Well, let's say that there is one I can currently see.
Can I figure out where he's looking at?
His eyes are currently locked onto you, but you can roll insight. Again, I guess. Insight 17. His eyes are locked on you, but judging by a man's normal vision, cone of vision, I should say, 180 degrees. He's kind of excluded the area that Kin currently is. You do notice back towards there is a curtain, and for the most part, it looks like the area that behind you directly is the bookcase, and then to the left is kind of like a walkway into what you believe to be a room that's just closed in a door, and then a curtain that's kind of blocking off an area that you saw earlier that would seem to be kind of like a little kitchen area, a little kitchenette.
And it's in these four walls, right? Not through any doors, right?
The item I'm thinking of is yes.
Okay. I'll slowly start to investigate behind the curtains and anywhere in that general area.
Okay, roll investigation. At advantage. Ken, you are currently peeling back the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. You're looking around. You tell him. You kind of pull the curtain back. I mean, the kitchen's there. It's a nice kitchen, little kitchenette, kind of just a stove top with currently a tea kettle sitting on top of it. You pull the curtain back. You kind of push it back against the wall. A little loose, but for the most part, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, okay. So I find myself kind of not really finding this thing, and I say, "Can you come over here and help me look?" And
Ken is doing something else currently.
well, whenever she's done with that, I will call over. I'll call over and let her finish. But then I will start to rummage through his stuff that's around there, and just start reading it, like seeing what else this guy has lying around. Not actually looking for the things that he wants me to look for.
Reading the books, or
Seeing the books that he has, maybe he has some kind of paperwork, work orders,
okay,
anything like that he may have been sloppy enough to just leave lying around. It's kind of he's basically asking us to rifle through all of his private stuff. I want to take advantage of that.
Well, you hear from him.
Locks on his desk arcane.
Keep on
Are
task.
they simple?
He says to Clesius, keep on task, please. To you, you were digging through.
I was rolling up the map.
You roll up the map. You see the windowsill once more. On the windowsill, you see a book.
I take the book.
Okay, take the book. You now have a book.
And I'm gonna put it in the bookshelf where the missing book was.
You put it in the bookshelf where the missing book was. You hear a small, as a compartment opens, and a little bead is hidden in the compartment.
I hand the bead over to Calisius.
Do I notice anything special about this bead?
It's a marble. The inner area is it's kind of like a translucent, almost greenish, and then the inner is like a yellow spiral with a little black dot in the middle.
I hold it up to Trench and I smile.
He takes it from you.
I want to know, before you move over to Calisius again, if the locks on the desk are simple locks or are they arcane?
You're not entirely sure. They look like they're just mechanical. You're going to have to give me another investigation.
Okay. Where's my character sheet? Investigation. 11.
You can't really tell.
That's why I need it.
They just look like locks to you. Whether or not there's anything abnormal about them, you're not sure. Good. You have found one of the items. The tiger's eye.
Oh, strange. I would have thought his eye was more squishier.
It is just a name I've given this little marble, as it does resemble that of Cat's eye.
It really is beautiful.
You have
Can I have it?
No. And he puts it into his shirt pocket.
So we don't need the eye to open up anything else. Good to know.
No. You found one item.
Ken, he was eyeballing that spot right there. I think there's something else hidden. I can't quite find it, but do me a favor. Just give it a good once over.
Yep.
I will go back and
go
help her
over to wherever he pointed.
Okay. You head over to the same curtain area. I'm going to say you only get a straight investigation roll. As Calisius already looked here.
20.
You don't notice anything right off the bat that matches the description of anything he has spoken of. But as you pull the curtain back, you notice... The first thing you notice, or you think back onto the night before, you don't remember there being a curtain here, or anything for a curtain to hang on, and you kind of look up and you notice in the wall that's kind of been pushed in rather roughly a long, almost staff-like piece of ivory inlaid with silver.
I will take it down from hooks that weren't there before.
You kind of have to force it out of the wall, kind of pulling a bit of the...
I see what you mean.
This was kind of like hurriedly thrown up there, and you turn, you hand him. Very good. 2 of 3. Well, I think we can end this little lesson here. You, my dear, seem to have quite a discerning eye.
Where's the ball?
There was none. You were never going to find it.
Oh.
I elbow.
I made it up.
I elbow.
Insight check.
Roll insight with your d4.
Where's my insight?
As you slowly pull the goggles down. 17. He's a bit hard to read. You get, but you get the feeling, and he just kind of chuckles. He's not lying to you. I just thought the number 3 sounded a lot better than 2. I'm not going to lie. I didn't have a lesson plan immediately. I kind of came up with this on the fly, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
You, though, seem to have a good eye for all this. Old man, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but it was kind of right in front of your face, and you may not be, how should I put this, cut out for this line of work with your, failing eyes.
Right. Actually, you're probably right. That's why I'm here for the training, my good sir. I like to say I play more of a support role.
I don't know if there's much...
Frankly, I did help her find out where to look.
Well, I mean, I told you where to look, really.
I got you to tell me where to look.
As a team, I suppose you might be worth something, but individually, the young one says more promise. However, I'm not going to turn your coin away. I believe I could mold this clay into a fine work of art.
Would you consider yourself eccentric?
Me? No, I'm completely normal. The rest of the world, they're a bit on the strange side.
Consider yourself broke?
No.
Alright, you got any jobs that you might need us for? We're kind of short in money.
Currently not really. I have my own jobs I'm doing, more hands-on things, but if something comes up, I can...
just walk over and ask for me. I work cheap.
Noted.
You need somebody to be convinced of, give him the old Alakazam. I'm your guy.
Well,
So if you don't really have a lesson for us...
Today was more of
in some kind of escape room?
a test. Today was a test to see what I will need to do to mold you in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I won't charge for this.
Do you mind? I noticed your kitchen back there, and
Yes.
I didn't really get any food on the way here. I was a little busy this morning. Do you have anything you'd be willing to spare?
Are you lying?
I am lying. Well, no, I'm not lying. I didn't get food here.
You did get food, though.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, Gareth fed you.
Who? Gareth fed me. That's true. Okay, I'm lying.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't keep much food on hand. I like to go out and into the streets and buy from vendors. They have good knowledge for those who know the right questions to ask.
That's fair. That's fair. Who do you go to?
Oh, I go
Who's a good snitch?
I use Roderick a lot. He has quite a good sausage that I've come to enjoy. Let's see, what is another? Dothan does some good pastries. Fala for the exotic fruit. She has able to get some fruit for me from my homeland.
That's very good of her.
She is quite resourceful. But as far as snitches go, I like to keep my informants to myself.
Fair enough.
Mr. Trench. So here's sort of what I'd like to posit to you.
Okay.
You look like you're doing better than any of us when it comes to the getting work side.
I make do.
I'm sure you do. Is there nothing that you would possibly be able to use my bardish skills for?
I will inform you. Actually, roll charisma for me real quick.
Yes, sir.
Not charisma, persuasion. Sorry. 29. Nothing right now, but perhaps in the future, there's something I can use your skills for.
I'm gonna hold you to that, my friend.
Please do.
Oh.
But that
You know,
is the lesson for today.
Okay. All right.
Well,
We'll be coming back for you soon.
right. Reminder, tomorrow I will not be here.
What is
I have
tomorrow?
my own. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yes. I have business of my own, and
Do you know why they call it Tuesday?
I never bothered to ask.
Tuesday.
It's the second day of the week, so number 2.
That might be fair.
Hmm.
I feel like it's a fun fact we could know.
Well, if you find out the answer, please do tell me.
I will.
It's the day of cheer.
It's the day of Tear. Cheer? What did she say?
I think you're making that up.
No, it's
I'm
literally
really-
the day of cheer.
There you go.
Is it? Aren't like?
Down to religion.
All right, so we're not using the official weeks of Forgotten Realms then.
No, because I didn't know what they were, and it's a lot easier for me to keep track of it.
Fair enough.
We have a very bad calendar that I made in
That's
our
true.
Excel sheet.
So, do you mind if we ask you some questions, fella?
About?
Thursdays for Thor.
Just about your work standards and so on and so forth.
Certainly.
You don't mind. Just so we can get to know each other. It seems like you know plenty about us. Barely met you, man.
Right, and I prefer to keep the mystery.
I mean, I'm not
alive.
asking you what your fingerprints look like. Just,
Oh, well, what is your question?
thank you. Vince, how long you been having this shop for?
Oh, well, I moved here about 6-7 years ago. And opened my shop not too long after, once I got the proper paperwork done and all that bull.
Is this what you always did? Just like
Mm-hmm.
investigating people, digging the dirt, or like, was there like a passion before this that lit your way?
I find I had a fascination with people, and I'm naturally gifted at finding certain information, especially if those wish me not to find it. So it seems like a perfect marriage. I get to meet a ton of people and do what I do best.
Do you have a lot of competition in your workspace, or not too many as good as you at what you do?
Well,
We're not gonna
the guards.
look for anybody else, but just asking, just curious.
No, not really. I'm the gold standard, as they say, and the guards use me if they can't find leads, and I'm quite great at what I do.
So if you don't mind my saying, Ken, stop me anytime that you think I'm being, speaking out of turn. We, as you know, we are adventurers by trade.
Yes.
How likely would it be for you to take our business if we do need your help?
Why
If we are lost?
have a southern accent?
Calisius,
Is this Crawford?
I don't know, man. I'm tired. It's fucking 12:10.
That's fair. That's fair.
Calisius, I think that this is a conversation best had at a later date.
I'm not talking about what you're thinking I'm talking about.
What's
It's
the
like,
question again?
just like
I was
you
too
know-
distracted by the Crawford.
that was a Crawford. I guess
That
I
was
missed
a
That's the
definite
second time you
Crawford.
said a Crawford. That might have been a Crawford.
It could have been a Crawford. It was definitely not Calisius' old voice.
It's very fun.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing Morty. So, if you don't mind me saying, sir, what, Jesus Christ, guys, let me have it. I'm tired. You're not gonna get regular Calisius tonight.
Muted.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just waiting for you to ask the fucking question.
I just hear people laughing. It's making me self-conscious. Sir, if you don't, well, basically we are adventurers by trade, and if we do need any help, what kind of availability do you have to basically? What kind of turnaround should we expect? Should we hire you for your services?
Depends on what you need me to find.
asked this before.
You did yesterday, but anyways, depends what you need me to find. How deeply it's buried, if I already know about it or not. Could be a matter of days, could be a matter of weeks.
And
how long that thread is.
Last question: what is your favorite drink?
Ooh.
Come on, every man's got a favorite drink. Don't you hide it from me.
I do love me just a neat whiskey.
Gee, I do a chef's kiss.
Did you say a meat whiskey?
Neat.
Meat as in like meat? Like
Meat
cow meat?
as in it's just whiskey.
Meat.
Mead?
Okay, meat. Woo!
I heard meat, but I didn't want to believe meat. So
I didn't want to believe it, but I had to ask.
I'm 90% sure I'm using this term correctly.
Yeah,
It's
you are.
without ice. Yeah, okay.
You're using it
It's
correctly. It just
technically-
doesn't sound right.
It's technically a whiskey neat, but yes. Okay. Got you.
Whatever. I was right.
You're like whiskey
You were
without
wrong.
ice.
It didn't say meat. I said neat.
I
No,
like the idea of Trench, this tiger man, he just drinks his meat.
Drink. I like blood.
there's like a
Straight
big
blood.
chalice full of
Blood.
whiskey and a giant steak, raw steak inside of it.
Yeah, just marinating.
Ooh, no joke. That actually might be pretty good.
Actually,
Marinated.
a whiskey marinated steak. He
Ooh.
probably eats that shit raw.
Might be good. Anyway, yes, there. Whiskey neat.
question: what do you do for your pastime? Do you do for your pastime? That's Yoda.
That wasn't Yoda either. I don't know what that was.
That was
Sounds
closer
like you
to
were-
Cletus.
It was close
That
to
sounds
Ecclesias, but it sounded more like you were like panicked.
Also, are you
What are you
trying to
doing
have a
in
date with Prince?
Please don't kill me.
Have a date with Trench.
Are you asking me out, sir?
Time to get off work.
Hey, you already skipped one date this
Yeah,
week.
you canceled on my other NPC. I ain't letting you
No,
two-timer.
he ghosted her.
He ghosted her, I know.
I lived up to my name.
It's a propose.
You don't get a two-time. Anyway, your conversation boils to an end.
But no, seriously, what does he do for fun?
Does it matter?
Yes.
I tend to just like a good walk around Waterdeep, listening, hearing, seeing what's
Would you
there
like
is
to
to be
come to a
seen.
joke night at a bar?
I thought I was already invited to that.
Oh, you are good. I didn't know if you got the invite.
Yeah, so you told me last night. After the three of you rushed out.
True.
Or before the three of you
Clicks
rushed out.
his hands wide, and he slowly, carefully makes his intentions be known that he's going to embrace Mr. Trench.
He sticks his hand out. We're not that close yet.
You don't have to be. I'm gonna just let his arm go under my armpit and just give him a quick pat, and I'm gonna say, "Here's to the beginning of a beautiful friendship."
Please leave my home.
I mean, okay. I thought we were getting along fine. I mean, I rolled
making
a.
him uncomfortable, Calisius. We should go. We have friends to meet. Maybe some plans to create. There's a lot of
Wait.
hours left in the day.
Is Lady Tesper at the house?
No, she's not there.
She gonna try to kill me?
No, she's gone off
Wait,
to.
I see. I said that in front of this guy, and I kind of like I smile nervously, and I walk out, and I kind of lead her out.
Make a perception check real quick.
Myself?
Yes, you. Jesus.
Nat 20.
You go in to hug him, and he sticks his hand out to stop you. And you feel something odd as you kind of wrap your arm around his back. It's softer than you would expect. Almost a
His
little,
back is soft.
a little cushiony as you
Back
pat.
is cushion.
His hand itself feels not what you expected, and you kind of feel like these 5 points, sharp points, poking against your clothes.
Okay, I'm dumber than my character,
Yes,
and I'm less perceptive. What does that mean?
it means whatever you want me.
His
No,
back is soft but also spiny.
Not spiny.
Softer than expected, but spiky?
It's not spiky. Like you push into it, and there's how do I put it without just straight saying it?
I got a nat 20. Just tell me. Literally the point of the nat 20. I know I should.
Feels like like a really, really, really hairy man.
Okay, but hairy, not spiky.
Huh.
Hairy.
Naturally
soft.
hairy. Like you
Look-
shouldn't feel this way realistically.
No, the hand,
Yeah, the
Is
hand
it-
is the thing with the spikes, not
yeah.
Oh,
his hand.
okay.
He is holding him back on the chest, and he felt kind of like
But-
pricks against his skin, and then
So,
Listen.
so his back is softer than expected, but hairy, and his hand is spiky.
yes. Well, it feels
That's
like
awesome.
like when you put your hand on cloth that's over like a lot of hair.
We were picking up what you're putting down. We got it.
Somebody tell me because I'm dumb.
Yes, you are.
No, you guys have to figure it out.
No, I'm not telling
Mike?
you.
Mike, you get to fix that.
Mike might roll nat 1. He might have to play stupid.
Don't worry. It works
What-
out that you don't understand. Let's just
What
leave
does
it
it
at
mean for
11.
the character?
It
Is
means
it-
that
like-
the-
Hold on.
there is
it-
something different about the physical appearance and the physical feeling, or the appearance and the physical feeling.
Okay. So there's basically a dissonance between what he looks like and what he feels like.
Yes.
Got it. That's what I was asking.
Bleh.
That's not clear. Thank you. I
God,
stopped,
I can't spell. Okay.
and I. So am I able to hug him or not?
No, he
You
prevented
already
you from
did.
hugging.
Oh.
I
No,
stopped.
He was
and
holding
I
you back,
feel
and you tried to like kind of swim move him, and you kind of like slipped underneath and went for like a back pat.
Well, when I notice this about him, I stop, and I eyeball him up and down, and I smile, and I say, "Ah." I give him the Robert De Niro's head smile and head and finger shake.
Give me a charisma check.
Sure. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Wait.
Okay.
That's better.
You notice for a moment, kind of like a shadow goes over his face, but then the lips curl. He doesn't. The demeanor about him has changed. And We're not sure what it is, but he doesn't seem currently hostile towards you.
Pat him on the back, and I say, "Don't worry about it, man. We all have our secrets. Mum's the word."
Indeed. Now, if you would please leave.
Also, I am being honest. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Okay.
I don't know how much Kim picks up on this shit, but
She has very high
Insight.
perception, so she
a-
obviously can't see what you felt, but she has the you notice that there's something the mood has changed and you don't know why.
Yeah, I've got a 17 passive insight.
Jesus
and
Christ.
17 passive perception, so I know when you're being weird.
Yeah.
okay.
It's sexual attention.
There's something has changed and you get the vibe that it's not for the better.
Some choir boys outside start singing Marvin Gaye. Yeah. All right. Jen, I think we got more than we bargained for. I think we should get the hell out of here.
Okay, let's go.
I wink at the Vincent Price as I walk out.
Give me another charisma check.
Jesus.
You don't know what you just stumbled on.
Nat one.
He does not return the wink. He is
Oh, no.
cold, dead eyes towards you.
Are we gonna have to kill our neighbor?
No.
It's not going to get that far.
Yeah, we're just gonna find Galicius dead in the morning. His
Then you
face-
guys are gonna blame me, and I won't even have done it.
Oh, with the setup.
We don't even have to blame you because no one knows that you are Evern.
You do, Kin. You do.
For me, but I haven't told you shit.
But if Khaleesi ends up dead,
Kin will
Maybe
know.
I blame Evern, but the rest of you.
That's
All right.
true.
Okay, so you leave.
Alright.
You leave the home. It is almost 12:30 for y'all. I don't roll into any last words before we end it.
Yeah, you guys had a whole thing planned, I think, didn't you?
I wish I got to play D&D.
Sorry.
I mean, this has been a character building session. We didn't have one of our party members anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mike kind of got left in the cold.
I know.
Even though
Blame Pie.
I tried to invite him into this. He didn't kind of jump in, so.
I mean, I said I put him on the map. He was able to do what he pleased, and he did please.
Oh, is that what that was? God damn it.
Yeah, I'm saying okay. I'm saying you've made your way back.
You
Yeah,
went
that's what I
back and
know.
you could have decided whatever you wanted to do from there. And you
To
were just
walk
like,
in.
"Ah."
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
you didn't-
He did ask,
Okay.
is it reasonable that I would go to Trench's office first? And then it just kind of bleh.
Well, and I said yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I was assuming you're like, this is about right when you would arrive. I'm like,
Oh, it was more of
See,
I
this is
put
why
you
I
on the
blame
map,
Pie.
so do what you please. Kind of
Ah.
thing.
Ah,
completely fucking missed that.
Sorry, that's my fault.
So, for future reference, Pie will forget things. So if you want to participate, throw
That's on
yourself
you.
in.
Yeah.
again, sorry that I was like, I need a character thing today. I asked Pi on like Sunday or something.
Well, before we get into that, say goodnight.
Oh,
Bye.
Adios, amigos!
good night.
Órale, bro!